All right. I'm recording now.
I
Jesus
I'm going
Christ.
to say the N word.
No,
No,
what?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we were talking about how Trump is more than likely not going to succeed on establishing a totalitarian police state by the end of his term. And we were talking about how in America we have the two sides of the same coin system, red team and blue team, and we will never get the opportunity to get behind an alternative party other than what we have now. It's set and done. You can kiss your hope and dreams
Yeah.
goodbye. It's gonna stay the way it is. But anyways, so what I was trying to say is,
Yeah.
yes, it seems like Trump, because he's slowly progressing to that point. Right now, Trump is getting rid of all the illegal immigrants doing all the cheap labor in America.
Yeah.
Um, that all these freaking billionaires uh, want these illegal immigrants in the country because they are cheaper to hire. All these billionaires want the H-1B visa people to work to be here in the country, part of the country, because they are cheaper to hire than Americans with those skills.
But then why is he getting rid of them?
Well, because his idea is to give the people this America first vision, right?
So it's
Once
a
he gives
you
the
mean lie? America first lie.
essentially you have to build first you have to build the lie, right? Every good lie is built with truths intertwined in it, right?
Yeah.
So you have to build in order to build a good lie, you have to put some truth into it. So how do you build that truth? You first give Americans what they want,
Yeah,
which
and
is
he
really
did
not.
that. He did that for like the first 3 months. He was like going thing after thing after thing. He was doing. He was doing a lot. He was doing a lot like the first couple months, and then it started going downhill for him. With
Yeah.
the Republicans, they started hating him after some time.
Yes, sir. Um, so he has to give Americans what they want. What do Americans want? Okay, not Americans, but what do Republicans want? Which are the people who put them in power, right?
They
He has
wanted they first of all they wanted like no more trans like
no
people
more.
in schools.
Yeah, but that is second to the main point. The main
Okay.
bigger issue that Republicans are crying about is illegal immigrants, brown people who are not from America.
You mean
Essentially,
they taking our gerbs people?
they're taking our jobs. Yeah, exactly. They're taking our jobs. Yeah, those people. So they are crying about foreigners who are not citizens of this country, or who do not want to become citizens of this country and have loyalties to other countries and only come here to take the jobs of Americans. That is what the Republicans wanted. They're getting it right now. They're getting it right now.
But but you
I
haven't
think,
heard that a lot of people are losing their jobs recently?
like, what do you mean, like Americans losing their jobs?
Yes, them too.
I mean, yes, I've heard about Americans losing their jobs because of AI.
Yeah,
Uh,
artificial
I've,
intelligence.
I've also heard Americans are losing their jobs not only because of AI, but also because of the fact that a lot of companies that are based in America are having to lay off all these H-1B visa workers, and to compensate for the revenue that these workers were creating in the past. To compensate for that, they're gonna have to fire also the American workers, and now they're gonna have to reduce their workforce, keep a sustainable workforce that they can say, okay, we can hire this amount of people without breaking the bank and without losing as much money as we were gonna lose if we let go of all the H-1B visa holders and we still keep all these American workers. who to whom we have to pay higher wages. So to compensate for H-1B visa holders, they're gonna have to fire Americans to offset the profit that they're losing by firing the H-1B visa holders. So now, when by the end of Trump's term, it's gonna get pretty bad. He's
Mm.
gonna rile America, and even some Republicans, and it's already started happening. Actually, it already started happening because of the fact that all these ice raids, the ice going into uh, into
Workplaces.
places, yeah, workplaces, and just grabbing people. Uh, that has a lot of Americans who work alongside with the legal immigrants or people who have been here for years. They just overstay their visas, right?
Yeah.
Um, so a lot of Americans who have been co-workers to these people, they're like, crap, dude, they just took my best buddy, and
Yeah.
now there's all these Americans are turning against Trump because of all these ICE raids. If you look at I was watching this video the other day about polls.
Polls.
What polls, like as in
Voting polls.
voting polls, but with regards to with
The poll
regards to law,
numbers, like
yeah, yeah,
popularity.
like like population and popularity, like with regards to law enforcement agencies, and which law enforcement are the ones that people like or at least appreciate the most or like the least. And in the one that was liked the least was ICE, meaning that in an overall population of people who were polled as to who think ICE is a good agency and doing something good for America. Not a lot of people were on board with ICE, meaning even Republicans are voting against in those polls against ICE. This means even a lot of Republicans are gonna
But
end
it's
up
what
turning
they wanted, no?
not well. It turns out not necessarily, because now dude, a lot of Republicans. You go on TikTok, you go on YouTube. A lot of Republicans are turning back on like this whole like migration situation,
Yeah.
but not because of the fact that they love immigrants or they want more illegal immigrants,
Well,
but
I feel
but
like I just want to go on a rant real quick because
yeah,
it pisses me off because they don't realize what happened the last time Republicans were in power. They didn't. They forgot.
Bush,
Yeah, Bush. They forgot about him taking us to war
bro.
all those
Oh,
years.
don't even talk about that crap, bro. Oh my God, did you know that? Did you know that Trump wants to re-invade Afghanistan? He wants
I
to.
heard. I heard. Is
He
it
wants
true?
to. Dude, he wants. Yes, he wants to invade Afghanistan again, dude. We're
Are
gonna
we
go get our
that desperate
asses
for
kicked.
oil?
I don't think it's for oil. I don't even know why, dude. But he said he's thinking about invading Afghanistan again. But dude,
Jesus Christ.
wait,
What?
like American troops went there and got their asses kicked. Literally, dude. American troops went there and got their asses kicked. The only place that America did all right was Iraq.
Hmm.
They did okay, but in
You said it was
Afghanistan,
Iran, right?
Iraq. No, Iran has never been invaded actually by any outside forces. It's really like it's very much impossible because of the mountain ranges
Yeah,
around
yeah,
Iran.
exactly.
It's super like dude. Oh my God, it has to be like a miracle to be able to invade Iran. It's crazy, but
But then again,
but
It's hard for damn it, this map isn't loading. I think it's Iran or
uh,
Iraq. It's hard for them to have a military because of the mountains as well. Like
well, no,
being able
Iraq,
to.
Iran, No, Iran has a military. I mean, they do have a military.
What I
It's
mean
pretty
is,
big.
it's not able to mobilize its military
Oh
effectively
yeah, not
because of the
yeah, not
mountainous area.
yeah.
They are
Of
good to
course.
defend. For
Yep.
defense, it's amazing, but for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mobilizing and attacking, they're kind of suck.
Yeah, for mobilizing and attacking, yeah, they're kind of stuck, but at the same time, they are they have a good defense, and they are surrounded by allies essentially. So
Yeah,
it's not like they have a lot to worry about. So, but Trump wants to go to the one place that kicked our ass instead of I don't know, doing something with that money. Like, bro, I don't even know where to begin. But
dude,
anyways,
we're already at war with Venezuela. Was it
yeah, I
Venezuela,
know,
right?
dude, I know, but Venezuela of all places, dude, like, what's Venezuela gonna do, dude? And the only reason he's doing that is because he wants to take control of the oil. I think
Yep,
Venezuela has. I
a
think
lot.
Venezuela, in oil research, I think Venezuela has as much oil as the Middle East, as like Saudi Arabia or something. They are that rich. They just don't have the infrastructure to do
Yeah,
anything with it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, um, but But so yeah, so I don't think Trump's going to succeed in creating like a full blown totalitarian police state by the end of his term. And yes, people are going to turn against him in the end, and that more than likely is going to cause that in the next election we're going to end up with a Democratic president, and that's what I was getting at. We just have one coin and no more than one coin, and that coin has two sides, red and blue, and every time an election comes, we flip that coin and it's a 50-50, and it's really out of our control. We can't control it. It doesn't matter if we vote. I know that if people go to their favorite podcaster or whatever, they're gonna tell them, yes, your vote matters. It does not. It does not. Your vote does not fucking matter. And there are people who decide ahead of time who's gonna win. And the
I'm
reason
glad
the
you
reason
finally
they
caught
do.
up to me, bro.
No, dude, I've been knowing this.
Yeah.
I've been knowing this. It's just I've been knowing this. It's just there's no point on talking about it, because even if we talk about it, nothing's gonna change, and talking about it does not change anything. Does not move the country to a better to a to a point where we can change that. Why? Because even those people who
Well, I
are
feel like the point of talking about this is to look at our options, and
well, we have no options. That's the point.
you're right. And
Yeah,
but you're not
we have no options.
initially.
And
So what I mean about our only option is I've already talked to you about this in the past, and that's the reason why I became a Christian.
yeah.
Government, I hated government, and I was afraid of the government, and I saw everything that they were doing. So I wanted to use my Second Amendment to bring a tyrannical government down. Then I got
Well, you
introduced
can't.
to, yeah,
You
I got
cannot,
introduced to
because yeah,
I
yeah, no,
yeah, I know.
no, even not thinking about Christianity, you can't use your Second Amendment to do anything about what's happening. Why? Because
Getting to
because
these
of the
people is not easy.
no, not that. Even if you could, it wouldn't matter, because whenever
Yeah,
you
they
whenever you
replaced the
get rid of
puppet.
exactly when you get rid of the clown, just bring another one.
Yeah.
Um, and here's the
Get
thing.
rid of the clown. Bring it on.
Yeah, it's that simple, dude. It's a circus with infinite clowns. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And they will just replace it whenever the one clown is done doing their show. The next one comes in, and so um, uh, you cannot change the country with the Second Amendment. You cannot, and it will not happen ever. I do
Ever
not think
again.
so. I do not think this country. I think this country has moved past the point where the Second Amendment matters anymore.
Yeah,
It
I
does
was
not
telling
matter
you
anymore.
my a little bit about my past, and what I think about the future. I'm not very hopeful for the future when it comes
Oh yeah,
to um, this world, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
I when it comes to government,
yeah,
I don't see anything good happening. When it comes to the future, it's just going
yep,
downhill. When it comes
yep,
to
this, yep, yep. I expect it.
survivability,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know what's gonna happen.
yeah. I expect everything to go downhill actually, and it's not to be pessimistic or
Real,
nihilistic.
yeah, of
It's
course
it's
not.
realistic. It's
Realistic,
realistic,
yes,
and it's
yes,
because well, you are a Christian, right? I am a Muslim,
yes.
and
Well,
and
I consider myself a Christian. Some people would say I'm not,
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So we can talk about that in a bit, but
yeah,
why even I would say that you're not technically a Christian. But
yeah.
anyways, but um, yeah, as a Muslim, I am expecting things to go from bad to worse, and we are just here to deal with it, man, and deal with it and stay firm in trusting in God's plan. Um, because in Islamic eschatology, in the end of times, things are gonna get really bad. So much so that people are gonna get killed for not following the status quo, which is in the end you're gonna be forced to worship the Antichrist, and if you don't, you get killed. And that's it's just how it's gonna be. And it's
When it comes to the Antichrist, I'm not gonna give my opinion on that because I've heard the theories about it, but I'm not sure what it is exactly. I haven't done enough research. I've done very little
well,
research, and it's a topic that's a little bit more complicated
well,
to
yeah,
me
yeah, because
personally.
in Christian eschatology, the Antichrist is a very mysterious figure. Like it's almost like it doesn't even sound like it's a person or a thing or a being. It sounds like it could be like an entity, a
Artificial
system.
intelligence.
It could be anything, right?
Yeah.
Because of the way is in the way that you see it in the New Testament is very vague. It's not super specific. At least for in Islam, we have a concrete idea of what to expect, um, and it's a being, and that being comes with a lot of things that will facilitate for him to be who he is and to exert power on the entire world. Meaning, like all of the world's governments are going to cater to this individual, and they're going to kneel before this individual and serve this individual. Uh,
You know the way you say it right here, right now, it reminds me a lot of Satan and what he wanted. He wanted humanity to kneel before him and consider him a god.
yeah, yeah,
And I don't want to say the
yeah,
Antichrist is Satan, but it does sound like that.
yeah,
I personally, I feel like it could either be that, or it could be a person, or it could even be artificial intelligence, which
yeah. No,
I
yeah,
don't
no. In
know.
in, in, in Islam, the Antichrist is a person. It's not Satan, but he has
It's a
been
person.
given. Yeah, it's a person, but he has been given certain abilities and powers that no other human being possesses. Um, and the origins of this individual are a mystery that we leave to God only. But he's a being who sees himself as God, and sees himself as someone who to whom the world should worship. Um, so, but anyways, um, the next election is gonna be Democrat. I'm
Again.
calling it, and this is why I know, not because I think, but because I know. And why do I know it? Because of what we're talking about right now. We're talking about illegal immigrants taking our job. So, So right now, Trump is creating an environment of enmity between Democrats and
Oh,
Republicans,
hang on, dude. Hang
and
on. You cut off.
well,
You there?
yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Uh, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yo, dude.
Hello?
You hear me?
Can you? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yo, can
Hang
you
on.
hear
You know
me?
what? It's probably me. Just give me a second. Yeah, it's me. It was me. It was me.
What happened?
Sometimes my audio cuts off, so I have to
All right.
unplug my audio and plug it in. Anyways, sorry.
Oh,
Go on.
all right. So, Trump is creating enmity between Democrats and Republicans, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, he's creating a crisis within the Democratic Party. Why? So right now, not the Democratic Party.
The
Sorry,
Republican Party.
the Republican Party. Right now, what's happening in the Republican Party is essentially an internal civil war. Right now,
Yeah, I
you have the
heard.
what?
I heard.
Yeah, you heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, the Republicans are having a crisis because the white supremacists are not completely on board with Trump. They're so much against him. At the same time, they love the fact that he's deporting illegal immigrants and H-1B visa holders. Part of the Republican Party is super pro kosher goblin, and another part which is um, not necessarily white supremacist, but they agree with the white supremacists in that America should be for America, not for a foreign country, um, which we will not name. Um,
Yes, let's not name it, please.
um, so, but let's just say
I
that
don't want.
country
I don't
is not
want. I don't.
really.
I don't want my phone to blow up on my face.
Yeah, I know, right? So let's just say that country is not really a country; it's a false country. But
It was
so
a
people,
stolen country
yeah,
by the
so a stolen
British
country. Yeah, a stolen country.
in
Yeah,
World
that the
War
British
Two.
stole. Anyways, so
If you don't know who it is, I think we should be more specific.
yeah, so
The
the British stole
British.
a country. Yeah, the
Yeah.
British stole a country. Yeah, they
Yeah.
stole a country from certain people of brown skin, and they gave it to people who come from Poland. They usually they look like goblins, and they like to eat kosher lamb meats.
Oh my god. Okay, I think we all know who it is now.
Okay, cool. Anyways, so
Jesus
uh,
Christ.
anyways, yeah. So there's part of the Republican Party who are so much against that one false country, and but a lot of Republicans are pro that false country, and then you have the white supremacists against everyone. So
Against them.
it's stupid, bro. They're imploding. They're imploding. What might end up happening is
Dude, the same thing happened with the Democrats. Like,
it
you don't
happened.
remember? You're check your privilege. Oh, you have too much privilege, and it's like, oh,
Yes,
everyone was like
yes, yes,
stepping on.
yes,
Oh
yes.
my god!
That check your privilege bullcrap. Guess what happened? That's what got Trump elected the first time, and that's what got Trump elected the second time
Wow, it's
because of
happening
that.
all over again.
And now it's happening all over again, but to the Republicans.
I didn't
And
know that. I just
yeah,
thought
dude.
Yeah, I just stopped watching the. To be honest, dude,
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping up with politics like you have a lot. Like here and there, I have, but I've just
Well,
been
I,
more
I have
interested
to.
in.
I have to because if I don't, uh, uh, the kosher goblins don't pay for my for my
Oh my god.
for my OnlyFans account.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they are the sponsors
Oh.
of my OnlyFans account. Hey guys, check it out. I sell my feet pics.
Jesus Christ.
Fifty
Please
bucks a
don't
pop.
ignore him. Just
Fifty
ignore him,
dollars.
guys.
$50 a picture. If you want both feet, it's $100. And if you want me to do something like put mayonnaise on
Oh
it, like
my
anything you
god.
want, bro, I'll put it. I'll do it. But that's extra 20 bucks extra. And
What?
I
All
also have a
right.
membership. I have
All right. All right.
my membership is $5, $5 membership. I send you um, um, a feed pic every week in on a Monday in the morning as a good morning gift. I send you feed pics.
All right.
Let me know.
Yeah. Anyways, like what I've been interested most for the most part is future technology, and I already talked to you about it. It's basically anti gravity technology. Um, that's what I've been looking into a lot, and the disappearance of a MH370. So I've been like
The
following this
airplane.
guy. Yeah, I've been following this guy called I think his name is Ashton Forbes, and he
Ah,
that's what he's been talking about a lot. Is like, have you heard of the DIRDs? They're
the what?
the
Dirts?
DIRDs. It's the Defense Intelligence Reports.
Oh,
DIR.
DRT.
Huh?
D. You said DRT.
DIRDs. DIR. Defense Intelligence
Dirts.
Reports.
No,
D.
no, no, I haven't heard it.
And I forgot what it stands for. But basically, the U.S. Government, part of the military, they publish papers, scientific papers,
Yeah,
explaining um, advanced weapon. It could be anything from advanced weaponry to to something simple as schematics, but they're
yeah,
called the Defense Intelligence Reports or something like that, the DIRDs,
yeah,
and the government is always publishing these documents, and no one really like looks into them. And but this guy, he started looking into them, and then it's bizarre because the U.S. is talking about future technology like teleportation and anti-gravity vehicles, free electricity, and all this interesting stuff. So when you were looking into the Republicans versus the Democrats, and next year, or sorry, the next president's gonna be Democrat. Yeah,
yeah.
I stopped looking into that. I've been, yeah, doing
Nice.
that.
That's good. That's good, bro. You feed me that information. I feed you this information. Um, because dude, we have to create a community that that can do that, where like one person is doing something else while another one does another thing, and everyone comes together to enrich each other. um I like to dabble in everything, but mainly I've been looking into this because of the fact that I want to know what to expect in the future and prepare for and plan around that, right?
Hmm.
So for
I see
example,
what. Yeah.
yeah, so for example, let's say the Democrats win next election. Well, it's probably gonna be a good idea to it's probably gonna be a good idea to probably travel because things are gonna be cheaper. Why? Because we're gonna get illegal immigrants again. What and that's why that's where I was leading this conversation to when I was talking about
Mm,
Trump not being able to establish his tyrannical totalitarian. police state
but
in by the end of his term,
but that's the
and losing
thing.
a lot of
That's
what?
the thing. The Democrats also wanted a police state. They wanted to police your
Yes,
words. So
yes,
so
but they wanna do their own. It's a different police state, not the one that Trump wants, right? Uh,
I wouldn't say so because the powers that be, I feel like this is all a show. The
yes,
Reds and Blues is a
yeah. The
show.
Reds and
So
Blues is all a show. Even the police state that Trump wants is all a show. Excuse me, and the one that the Democrats want is all a show. And I'll explain what I mean. So, um, what Trump is doing right now is going to create a lot of people. It's going to cause a lot of people to go to into the Democrat side and vote Democrat next election. Um, and we're gonna get definitely gonna get a Democratic president next election. And what's gonna happen is all those H-1B visa holders that had to go back to their countries, uh, more than likely they're gonna have the opportunity to come back, um, and they're gonna probably open up the H-1B visa migration again. It's probably gonna be less than before, but at least you're gonna, H1 people who want to come here under H1B visas are probably gonna be able to do it, and they're more than likely gonna open the border again. We're probably gonna have another caravan of millions of immigrants back into the United States, and but it's probably not gonna happen until the second term of that. Whoever is the next president under the Democrats,
wow.
they're probably not going to. They're probably not going to um, allow all the illegal immigrants back again until probably the beginning of their second term. Why do I say that? Because if they do it immediately, they're going to lose the second term. They're not going to get a second term. They're going to lose it because it's going to cause a crisis again, and the Republicans are going to become emboldened again and win the election because of too much immigration. So what they want is do the open up immigration again, little by little, like with the drop counter. First start with the H-1B visas, first term, next term open the borders again, because we're gonna need to replace to regain all that cheap labor that we let go from all those farms, from all those factories. We need that cheap labor. In, in,
Here's a grim reality. What if that never happens? What if
what do you mean? To regain the illegal immigrants
yeah,
again?
yeah, let's say hypothetically, in my scenario, people either don't have the willpower anymore to do a second trip, don't have the money, or they just, they wasted years trying to get here to only be able to work a couple days and then, or sorry, a couple years and then get deported and go through such hell that they'd rather not come back here, or they're like, you know what, let's try not doing that. Let's try focusing on us, the ones that are here now. Try to give people more jobs. But let's say that not even that happens. What if things get worse? We are in a recession after all. We're about
Yeah,
to.
yeah, but all recessions end. All
Mm,
recessions end. We had one in like 2008, and things got better. Uh, so here's the thing. Um, you are underestimating the way the fact that illegal immigrants are coming here. A lot of the times they are risking their lives to come here. A lot of times they lose their lives before they even get here. But a lot of times they risk their lives when it comes to women, especially women that come here illegally. A lot of the times they get raped um, by the smugglers, the people who cross them, the people who help them cross illegally. A lot of the times they grape them. They get you know they get raped. A lot of the times, they don't even care if it's like a little girl, like a 15-year-old, 10-year-old. If they want to do it, they will do it. Uh, a lot of the times, women pay the price of crossing. They pay it with their bodies. They get trafficked. They do a certain amount of time doing things for the people who cross them. And once those people think that they have paid um, um, they have paid the price, then they let them go. Then they help them cross. But unless they haven't paid their dues, they won't cross. A lot of the times they risk getting caught and getting immediately deported or arrested because they are crossing the border, smuggling drugs to the U.S. side. Um, so you underestimate what people are willing to do for just the opportunity to have a better life than what they have right now. You're underestimating that. Also, you are underestimating the greed of the billionaires who live in this country. Their greed knows no bound, and they know that they are not going to get Americans to do cheap labor in farms for them, in factories,
Exactly.
in mines, in the mines, like in coal mines, in mineral mines. Americans are not going to do those jobs for cheap. Americans want to have a good salary, a good wage. Americans, they feel entitled to have to be paid $20 an hour, or have a good salary. Whatever, 70 or $60,000 a year, whatever the case may be. Americans feel that they have that entitlement because they are born here, and some of them have educations, and the country owes them a duty to help them have the opportunity to find a good job to feed, so they can feed their families. They have that in their minds, and they're not going to let go of that until they get it. And these billionaires, they know that, but they don't care, because guess what? They have all the power. They have all the power. They have all they say. They can pay a politician overnight to do as they say. And the American people will just end up, with their hands extended, waiting for their politicians to hand them a job, when that's not going to happen. Um, so, so no, the greed of these billionaires is not going to decrease just because things are going to get bad in the country. Things are going to get bad, and they're bad already, but they're going to get even worse. Um, but in the end, um, it's like uh, I'm making sure I took the right exit. Anyway, so um, in the end, these billionaires are gonna make sure that things play in their favor, right? Right now, they know Trump is doing a lot of things that are very inconvenient. Trump is getting rid of all these cheap labor workers, all these H-1B visa holders. They're having to, cut budgets, let go of even a lot of Americans. They're going to, uh, all these CEOs, all these vice presidents for all these big
Yeah.
companies. They're having to now they're having to let go of their bonuses that they get every year because now they cannot make a good profit because they lost a lot of employees. So now they have to compensate for all the revenue that these employees were going to generate. And so that comes at the cost of all the bonuses that these this freaking already rich vice presidents, presidents, CEOs were getting at the end of the year. They're not gonna get it anymore. They're gonna be like, okay, this is because of Trump. And what's gonna happen next year? They're gonna uh, vote Democrat. Does their vote matter? No. But the fact that a lot of people want the Democrat, the powers that be, they know. Okay, now we got the people to hate Trump. We got the people to hate the Republican Party. We got the people to hate the fact that they cannot buy an iPhone for $1,000. Now they have to pay $2,000.
Yeah, I still
Uh,
remember the guy who got the Nobel Peace Prize. What's his name? Obama. And
yeah,
the guy before him attacked five countries.
yeah.
Bush, and then
Both.
Obama got the Nobel Peace Prize, and he attacked seven countries. So
Yeah,
it's like,
dude, Obama deported more people than Trump has deported in all his career. Obama invaded more countries than Bush. Obama drone strike many more people than
yep,
Bush.
seven countries.
Uh, yeah, dude, it's insane. And he got a Nobel Peace Prize, like a
Yeah,
Nobel Peace Prize, the Nobel Prize for Peace. He got it
I know.
because it was fucking black. That's why.
Just goes to show how
Yeah,
corrupt government is.
yeah. So here's the dildo. Um, so
Can
yeah,
you see
so
my
so the
screen real quick?
I cannot because I am
Damn.
doing you know what I'm doing. So I
Yeah.
cannot actually manipulate um, my device. But
Yeah.
anyways, um, um, uh, yeah, the powers that be, they know where things are heading in the next election. People are getting angry. People are losing jobs and companies are losing revenue. And so they know, okay, now the companies are going to pay politicians to go in a different direction. We want cheap labor. We want H-1B visas. We want them and we need them. And this is the thing that people don't get in America. And I think I told you about it before. We look at countries like Qatar and Saudi Arabia and even China, and we're like, oh, in Africa, like, oh, like, look, these countries have child labor or labor camps or like inhumane working conditions or they are violating human rights of workers, blah 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 blah. We get in our high pedestal like we are the moral standard of the world. In the meantime, we go to our grocery store, buy cheap avocados, not knowing that there are farmers in Mexico getting paid shit money to farm those avocados
Yep.
under the sun, um, just so we can have cheap avocados. Um, and Mexico
I
can
think
very well,
it's a trade pact between Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
yeah,
NAFTA, is it?
yeah, yeah. And
And it's
Mexico
so
can,
bad for
if they,
Mexico.
yeah, exactly. And if Mexico wanted, they could quit. They could quit, and or they can establish tariffs on Canada and U.S. to pay higher tariffs for Mexican goods. Because here's the thing, Mexico not only imports their product that are native to their country, they also feed us things from other countries like Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Costa Rica, Peru. Some of those things come over airplanes, sure, but not all of it. A lot of it comes through land. and or boat or via boat in the sea, and Mexico helps to feed that to America. So if Mexico wanted, they can enforce tariffs, but they don't want it. They don't want it because it's bad for business in their country too. So everyone, this is something that my anthropology professor told me once in the class.
Mm,
The
what is
world is the world is built by ha- by have-nots and those who have it all, winners and losers. And this world has to have losers all the time in order for the
so?
world to work. Yeah, in order for the world to work the way it does, the world has to have losers all the time. If you want to change it to where everyone is a winner, the world as we know it cannot exist. Excuse me.
I agree with that. That's why I say I agree with that statement because that's why I say the only thing that can change it is God, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm not a registered voter.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
thought you were
even
gonna say
an
something else.
okay. That's why I'm not I don't align myself with any political party, and that's why I stopped being an anarchist because I do vote, but it's not for any human government. My vote is for the government that's gonna come here and kill. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I got goosebumps because I need to pee.
Oh God, I didn't need to know that.
Uh, hey
Um,
guys, I need to pee, guys. Anyways, hang on a
can you
second. Let me
can you see my screen real quick?
give me
Just
3 seconds. 1, 2, 6, 4, 5, 8, 79. What's happening?
what happened?
What the heck is that?
You see it, right?
It's
Don't.
like, I don't know. It looks like penguins. I don't know.
I guess, but I want to
Oh,
talk
like
about
Bob.
this real quick. This is totally different topic. Um,
Yeah.
you showed this to me once. I will not say where because it was. Yes,
Oh!
yes. Let's not talk about it too much because it's kind of a. I don't even know if I should say that word. It's How would you phrase this? Class, or you would use something another a different word?
To be honest, bro.
Classified. I have to say it.
Eh,
Eh. All right.
eh.
All right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like I know what you were looking at already.
Oh, what was it?
All right. So first of all, you saw the picture, right? And now
Yeah,
you're busy.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you can click off. What
Oh,
you
okay, okay.
saw? Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. What you saw was first one ball. Uh, with a V shape, and then you said it split that one split off
Yeah,
into
it's
two,
split. Yeah.
and the V was no longer there, but it was two. The two lines were still there, right?
Yeah, the two lines. Yeah.
Let
It
me
was
tell you
weird.
what you saw that day.
What?
What you saw that day was the exact same thing that made the flight MH370 disappear. Yes.
How?
What you are looking at, what I drew
Yeah.
is drones. They are spherical drones controlled by artificial intelligence
Yeah.
that are able to do maneuvers that no
Yeah.
human can ever do. Perfect artificial intelligence drone maneuvers.
Yeah.
The line you see is an exhaust port where it can suck energy in, and I oh my god, Ashton Forbes explained it so well. He's
It's okay,
he's.
man. Oh, well, you can go through the video, review
I
it
would
real
have to
quick, and
find
then tell
it.
me about it.
Basically,
You don't remember what
it's
the
like
title of the video?
sucking. This it's
Sucking, dude.
like
Damn, you're such a pervert, bro.
it's this drone has achieved unlimited energy potential
Unlimited
to
sucking.
and when it's
Yeah.
sucking it can shoot laser, and I
Okay.
believe that's it's that area where where it shoots a laser, and when it's sucking air coming in,
Mhm.
it is able it's a continuous energy making machine device
Okay.
that can keep itself in air for as long as it needs to be without coming back down for
I
fuel,
mean, that
because
makes
it
sense.
so that line you see
Ooh, ooh.
is it's a heat source, because
Yarp,
that's where it seems to be shooting a laser as well as absorbing energy.
bro. Sorry, dude. I really need to pee. Okay, hold up. No, keep talking, keep talking. I'm just freaking out because I need to pee.
So
Uh,
when it comes to both splitting off and from what it looks like one into two,
yep.
that that is a little bit bizarre, unless you so happen to be at the perfect angle to see both of them and then they started moving away from each other. But
What do you mean? Wait, say that again.
um
About the angles being at the perfect angle? What
yeah,
did you say?
what I said is I highly doubt you were at the perfect angle
Mm-hmm.
to see both of them one in front of the other, and it looked like it came one out of the other, when in reality one was behind the other one. But I'm not entirely sure that part. But I'm just telling you, I believe what you saw that day. I can hear you pee.
No, I'm not peeing. This is the water faucet. Every time I
Okay,
use the restroom,
I'm telling you, that day I believe
I
what
wash my
you
hands.
saw was
Yeah.
artificially controlled drones, cloaked using cloaking technology, and they were flying. And that little line, the V line you saw,
Yeah.
it is taking energy in and pushing energy out in the form of laser. And
Okay.
if you watch the MH370 disappearance video, the one
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to you about,
Yeah.
and you watch the not the regular vision one, but the infrared vision one,
Yeah.
the blue one, you'll see the
Yeah, I know what you're talking
exact
about.
same thing, dude.
Hmm.
You'll see a
Shit.
ball and a little like light coming out of all three balls. All
At the
there's
same
three
time,
balls.
before the plane disappears,
Yes, before the plane disappears.
you can
So
see. Oh damn.
yeah, so I believe what you saw that day was an artificial intelligence flying vehicle that was that was, oh my god,
Sorry, I'm
that
trying
was
to.
using you know that's nasty, right, dude?
Well, no, I just what I do. Yeah, I know they don't have freaking paper towels, but
Uh,
what I do,
okay. I just
what I
wanted to
do,
make sure you know that you're
no, no, what I
throwing
do
poop
is I
all
put.
over.
No, I know, but what I do is I put my hands in front of it to blow off the like little droplets that are falling off immediately off my hands.
Yeah.
And once those droplets are off, then I don't care about the rest. It's just so I don't like get completely freaking drenched. But
So yeah, dude, I
damn, dude,
think that's what you saw.
because the thing I've seen the video of the plane, right?
But you
Uh,
haven't seen it like
and
I've seen it.
I've seen the infrared,
Yeah. Okay.
but I did not pay attention. And here's the thing: when I was
That's why.
watching,
That's yeah.
because here's why I didn't pay attention because I thought it was like okay, whatever I'm looking here in this freaking thing is normal. Everything that's happening there is normal, as in normal for the event. Like okay, these are freaking UFOs or whatever you want to call it. Whatever's happening there is the usual thing that should happen, right? So you should expect. Um,
Do you know why computers were invented?
what do you mean? Why?
Yeah, why the computers were
bro,
invented by the U.S. military
I'm so freaking hungry. What? Why?
because I believe it was for the atomic bomb, was it, that they used on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They needed computers to run simulations about I believe it was splitting an atom or something along the lines of that. I
Hey,
could
quick
be
question.
entirely
Quick
wrong.
question though. Quick out
I
of topic
gotta.
question.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Is saturated fat the same as trans fat?
So saturated fats and trans fats are not the same thing. Trans fats
Okay.
are artificially created.
Yeah.
They are really bad for the body. Avoid them at
Yep.
all costs.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
And what
tra-
about
the,
saturated?
those are trans fats. Now saturated are good fats. Saturated is they can either
Really?
be good or bad. And
Oh, really?
for example, the good ones, for example, are like fats that are all bundled up together. There's fats that are single, mono fats.
Monosaturated fats?
Yeah, or no, not monos. I could be wrong. It's been a while,
Yeah.
but
No. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's monosaturated fats. Yeah.
those are like easier to digest. But saturated fats are also good. Those are fats that are like that
Well, they're
are like
okay. Like.
they're sticking closer together. For example, you got olive oil,
Yeah.
that's like liquid versus like butter, which is a stick of butter,
Mm,
which is like frozen. That would
yeah.
be considered a saturated fat because it's like glued together. I don't want to say glued,
Yeah.
but it's sticking
Yeah.
together.
It's like in a different state of. Yeah.
Yeah. Eh,
So essentially the fat and butter is okay. It's not.
yes.
It
Don't.
could be
Yeah.
bad. Like if you exceed on it, but
No,
it
I would say it's really good, and I don't think there's an exceeding limits that I'm aware
no.
of.
But what I'm saying
If
is
anything, more is
but what
better.
when it comes to trans fat,
Ooh, trans fats you want to
that's when
stay
you
away.
have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that
you
okay
want
okay
to.
okay
That's
okay
synthetic. Those are synthetically
yeah
made.
like vegetable oil and all that crap,
Yes.
right?
Uh,
Like
well, not necessarily. I believe trans fats are slightly different. Different, like margarine. Margarine is a trans fat.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
margarine is made from vegetable oil and plastic and shit. So dude,
I'm not
it's
in.
made
I'm not
from
entirely
dude.
sure, dude. I just know
No,
stay
yeah, it
away from.
is. It is. No, yeah, it is. It's
Jesus
dude.
Christ,
Oh, it's
from
made from
plastic.
plastic, bro. It's made. Yeah, you can leave it outside and it
God,
won't melt, bro. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
So the
wait,
body
wait.
doesn't
So
know. Like the body does not know what to do with trans fats. If you eat a trans fat, the body will be like, "Oh shoot, what do I do with this? I can't put
yeah,
it anywhere." But you can't excrete it, so it kind of starts to build up in your body, and that's
is
really bad. Huh?
palm oil like a trans fat?
No, palm oil would be from like coconuts, right?
I guess. No,
Yeah.
not really. No,
So it's
no. Coconut oil is
saturated.
different. But
Palm.
well, so palm oil would be like a saturated fat.
Mm, what palm oil? What
It
plant is
just
that? I thought it was
it just said
coconuts.
well, it palm oil is like it's like from the same like type of tree. It's like a palm tree, but it does not produce oil. It produces like a different type of like
So
fruit that people like
so
they burn it and squeeze it and make oil from it.
so I've been hearing a lot of bad rep about
Palm
seed
oil,
oils,
yeah.
and so far it seems to be that seed oils are bad. I would stay as far away from seed oils as you could, for as because
Oh
the
crap. Okay, never
extraction
mind.
process is very
No, I well I was looking at
artificial.
a okay. No, yeah, yeah.
Versus something
Yeah,
like olive
it's like
oil, it's easier
yeah,
to get oil
it's
from
like
olive
highly
oil.
processed. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
highly processed. You know, I was looking at a snack here. I'm at the gas station. I'm hungry as crap. I'm looking for
I
like
would go
good
for sun
snacks.
chips. Sun chips are really good,
Oh, well, that's the thing. I think they're fried
unless they got
in
trans fats.
veg. Yeah, I
Oh,
think they have trans
never
fat.
mind. I haven't seen the ingredients list in a long time.
Yeah.
Usually, I All right, here's what I do,
I'm going to.
dude.
I
Like,
don't know.
okay, I guess we're having a nutrition talk, which we haven't had a nutrition talk in this channel, even though we said we were gonna have a nutrition talk. So we're having it now.
Like 6 million years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to eating, the less you eat, the better. So
What
I
do you mean, bro? So you want me to die and starve?
yes. So listen, uh, I like to get in a state of ketosis. You need to be used to eating fats, a lot of fats, and that way your
Yeah.
body, like,
You're fat. Don't call me fat.
and that way your body relies less on sugars, because right
Yeah.
now I don't know
Places
when the
sugar.
last time you ate, but it seems like you just recently ate and you're getting the hungries again.
Well, no, I get hungry all the time
Oh,
because of my metabolism, but that's a
yeah.
different story. Also, I eat small portions throughout the day. I don't eat
See,
like
that's a
huge portions.
problem. I tend to
Oh
eat
wait,
only
hey,
two times a day. Huh?
I found this sun chip cuddle. Let me see. Let's
Oh
see
yeah.
what
Take a
it
picture.
says. It says polyunsaturated fat and 1 gram, and then monounsaturated fat 4 grams.
Poly is
Oh
many,
wait,
mono is one.
trans fat zero.
Trans fat
Yeah,
zero.
it
Yeah.
says trans fat 0 grams,
That's
saturated
good.
fat 0.5 grams.
That's not bad.
That's calcium and a little bit of iron and potassium.
That is
And
debatable. I
yeah,
mean, like,
it says whole corn, vegetable oil,
what
sunflower,
type
which
of
is a
vegetable
seed.
oil?
It says sunflower and or canola oil, which are pretty
Canola
much
oil is very, very bad for you. I would
yeah,
avoid canola oil.
yeah,
And
yeah.
rapeseed oil is canola oil.
Really,
Yes.
that's
They
crazy.
just, yeah, I believe they market it
Well, there
differently.
you
I don't know
go.
why.
There you go. Sun chips have canola oil. Well, or they're made in canola
Is there
oil.
like
Oh,
hang
dude,
on.
fake news! Fake news! Let me see. Hang on, bro. Dude, when I was in basic training, this is all we got, like as a sweet treat. We couldn't. They did not allow us to have a. Yeah, they did not allow us to have like any other like sweets or snacks. We could only eat fig Newtons.
Sounds
Oh my
depressing.
god, dude! What the? Dude, okay, listen. It has 2 grams of fiber only, but
Two
it has
grams.
24 grams. It has 24 grams of sugar. That's like I'm eating just sugar with big flavor on it.
Yeah, when it comes to eating processed foods, dude, I would not eat any processed foods whatsoever. The food we eat now has just been, it's just so bad. Even we got even the organic
Yeah,
foods
dude.
are bad now because
Yeah.
the pesticides that they keep spraying all over the damn place. Apparently, it's everywhere now. Um,
Oh yeah, dude. It's bad. Yeah,
so
bro. I cannot eat anything in here. Everything
I
has like.
is there a bottle of olive
Every,
oil you can drink?
yeah, bro. No, no. Actually, that's what I want to tell. The reason I'm looking at the trans fat and all this
Yeah.
stuff is because I did a comprehensive blood work recently, and everything is good, thank God. But my bad cholesterol, which is the LDL cholesterol, which
That
comes
is
from
bullshit.
like your. No, it's legit,
Nope,
bro. Like
nope,
I
nope, nope,
saw it.
nope, nope.
Okay, okay.
Let me
Tell me,
tell you
tell me.
why. Okay.
What? Tell me
So,
what? No, no, no. Tell me why LDL cholesterol is not. It's not bad for. It's good
yes.
for you.
Okay, so there is no such thing as bad fats like cholesterol or LDL. Now, I told you there are bad fats, but those are like the synthetic fats. When it comes to natural
Right.
fats, like coming from animal sources or nuts and seeds, or fish oils, those are
Yeah.
all good, or olive oil.
Yeah, I
All
know.
those are
I
good.
know that. I
Now,
know that.
when a doctor tells you to stop eating fatty foods because they're bad for you,
No.
he's stupid, because he's not telling you the truth. The truth is that why is fat being a problem in the first place? The reason fat
Right.
is being a problem in the first place, which something doctors don't tell you is because sugar is a problem. Sugar is the first problem, and what I mean by that is sugar, the molecule is constantly opening and closing. When it's opened, it's like two little knives running in your
Yeah, you told me
bloodstream.
about it.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, and
two
then
little
sometimes it
knives.
cuts or gets stuck or some shit, and
No,
then the
it's
fat
like
gathers around it.
yes, yes. So the knives are opening and closing, and when it passes throughout your bloodstream, it's passing through every single vein in your blood. Sorry, yeah, every single vein in your blood. It goes through your eyes, and that's why people say, oh, people with diabetes, they start losing their
Uh,
eyesight, or they have to cut a finger or
bro,
something, and it's
bro, I'm just
because
gonna I'm gonna buy an avocado and just eat that shit the entire fucking. They have avocados here, dude. It's crazy.
go for it. So sorry.
Let me
So
buy this GMO pear, bro.
it's not that fat is the problem. The problem is the sugar. So because of what sugar
Oh, come
does,
on.
fat becomes a problem because it
Can
starts
I have it back?
accumulating. Like you just said, like you remembered.
Hmm.
It's if fat is a globulous cell, or sorry, a globulous shape. It cannot cut
Yeah,
you. It's just
yeah.
floating in your blood. And the problem with fat does it attaches to those points where the sugar cut your veins, and that's where fat becomes a problem. It starts accumulating, and those are called clots, or I forgot
Yeah,
the
close.
proper term for them. But that's the
Yeah, they're
thing,
close.
doctors never tell you is like what caused the fat to clog up.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I'm just paying my. Thank you. I was paying for my stuff. No, no, no. So here's the thing. No, the doctor told me. The doctor told me he gave me the breakdown. He didn't obviously he didn't go on about the sugar.
Of course not.
Excuse me. He didn't go on about the sugar,
The most
but
problem part.
yeah, I already knew about it, so I
Yeah.
didn't care. I didn't care about it. Because you told me about it. So,
Yeah.
and here's the thing: I know the fact that the sugar causes a problem, which is why I minimize my sugar intake, or at least I try to. And he saw my sugar levels, and they're pretty good. They're pretty
Okay, okay. Let me stop you real quick.
so,
So the reason your sugar levels are quote unquote okay is because what did they tell you to fast, right? They told you to fast, right?
before
Yes.
the blood work, yeah,
Yeah, meaning you don't have any sugar in your system. So let's
right.
say if you ate and you go and they do blood work, they'll be like, "Oh, your sugar levels are high." Why? Because you
Yeah.
just ate food,
Well, no, no,
dummy.
no. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Doctors.
Here's the thing.
So
When they check your sugar, they don't check for high blood or high sugar or
glucose
low
levels.
sugar level. What they check is a healthy level of sugar. Um, what do you call it? Sugar like metabolized sugar. How your
Hmm.
body
How the insulin is able
in
to
yeah, and
metabolize,
how your sugar levels are
store.
with respect to your insulin, right? Your natural insulin, and my level, and the reason they check that specifically is to see if you are pre-diabetic or you have diabetes, and
Yeah.
that level is what tells them, okay, this person either is at risk of diabetes, is pre-diabetic, or has diabetes already. So my
Because
levels are
they're not able to store the sugar without the insulin, or they have too
right.
much sugar in their system. Yeah.
Yeah, so exactly. So they will see how your body is doing with its insulin metabolism, uh, and if you're not good, they will tell you. But that's what I'm talking about. When you check my sugar, so I don't have a problem with sugar, thank God. And like I said, I try to limit that stuff, and I only eat it which if it's like something like coconut sugar. That's when I actually indulge the most when it's coconut sugar. Um, on that, I really try not to do too much of that. Um, or if at least it's not, it's like pure
So
cane sugar and it's not like
so
highly processed sugar. But well, ahead on a second. So the doctor told me, he gave me the breakdown, and the problem he explained to me is that because my LDL is high, which is the bad one, and when he says the bad one, he means is the one that collects in your blood because it's the one that forms those clumps of
mhm.
fat inside your blood, inside your veins,
Yeah.
and then could cause blood clots or blockages. It creates plaque because of the sugar.
Mhm.
And so what he told me is minimize what you're eating that causes you to have more LDL cholesterol,
Jesus Christ.
so
What the
that you can
hell?
so that you can
That's
so
such
that
a
you can
stupid. That's such a
well
go
okay, well,
on.
hang on, let me finish. So that you can reduce your levels of LDL, replace them with healthy levels of fat, which is what I'm doing. I'm eating a lot of fish,
Did he tell
and
you how to get rid of LDL?
yeah, he told me exercise, eating not obviously no processed foods, no red meats,
What?
uh,
Why no red meats?
no red meats increases your LDL.
And what
And
is the problem? Sugar is the problem. Remember, sugar,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
cut
yeah. No, yeah,
LDL
yeah,
is
but even if
fat.
you reduce,
Fat is
listen,
not a.
but the thing you think you're forgetting about is forget about the sugar. If you let's say you stop eating sugar completely, you already have the LDL inside your blood.
Yeah, it's pretty much a
So
problem
you,
now.
yeah, yeah. So you have to get
So
rid of it.
yeah, so the better
So even
thing.
if you
Hang
stop,
on,
yeah,
hang on, hang on,
even
hang
if you
on.
stop eating the
The
sugar,
better thing to do in this case is fast, because that
yeah, no,
way you'll
yeah,
start your body will start destroying itself.
yeah,
Any old cells will apoptosis.
yeah,
You'll start your body will start eating its reserves of fat. You'll start
yep.
but you need to be used to not eating. But the problem is you eat so many times a day,
Well,
and you can't go.
I'm used to fasting a lot,
Oh, okay.
especially because of
Your
Islam.
religion, yeah.
Yeah, I've been used to I've gotten used to fasting, so it's not a
Yeah.
problem.
But I what
But
I do is intermittent fasting.
yeah, that's how we do fasting in
Oh,
Islam. We eat one meal and then we fast the entire day, and then we eat another meal, and like the other meal, like our meals, they don't have to be like you know crazy extravagant meals. They can be very good healthy meals. Um, Obviously, people don't do that, but that's their choice. Uh, but anyways, so um, yeah, so the problem is I need to reduce, even if I reduce my sugar intake, all that
you
fat that
already
I
have the
already have.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I already have the problem, so I have to get rid of it.
Hmm.
So what he's recommended is fish oils and healthy fats like things from salmon or fish. Eating salmon and fish, good proteins helps burn all that fat away, and because you store all the other good fats that you have, like your omegas, they
You
those go
you
to your
I
brain.
think to be yeah, I know. To be honest, the best thing to do is destroy your body. I think after you reach a certain age, there's just so many old cells in your body that just start accumulating, and they can't go apoptosis because you keep eating and adding food to your body,
Yeah.
and that's why fasting is so much better. And then you can start eating more of the healthy fats and all these other things, so then you can
Well,
start storing and making new cells.
yeah. Well,
I still
I'm
think
already
yeah.
I'm already dieting, and I have an implementation for fasting. Um, at the moment, I just can't do it while
But
I'm.
again,
Wait,
I would not recommend fasting to someone who's not used to fasting. You got to start
what?
slow, and the first step to being able to fast is you can't be eating sugary foods, and you have to be used to like eating fats
Right.
and surviving long periods of time without food. If you get
Yep.
hungry like in 2 hours, you're like, oh, I'm getting a little hungry. I want to eat something, or you get brain fog. That means you're not used to fasting. That means you're used to
Yeah.
sugary foods.
Yep. No, yeah. I know. Well, I'm used to fasting, so it's good. It works out for me, but I have the I haven't implemented that because I just started the dieting actually. I went to see my doctor on Monday, and I just this week I've been just dieting and exercising, um, and and eating some fish oil to offset that. But I can I remember that in Islam we fast all the time. Whenever we want, we can offer a fasting day. I'm like, bro, that seems a lot easier than having to freaking diet and eat specifically certain foods and having to eat these freaking fish oil capsules. So yeah, I'm implementing the fasting.
I think one time, probably 4 years, or I think it was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I did a week fast. It was the hardest week of my life, and that entire week I didn't eat food, but I was preparing myself ahead of time by surviving on like fatty foods, and then I started the days without eating. I did this once a while back ago to basically start destroying my cells, destroying my old cells. Are you there?
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yeah. Yep.
What happened?
I don't know. Your phone dropped or something. Your
Yeah,
call
maybe because
dropped.
I'm heading out of the city now.
Yeah.
Um,
So I was telling you, like 3 years ago or so, I did a week fast, 1 week fast,
yeah,
where I didn't eat anything for the whole week.
yeah.
So I think
Just
I was
ate,
just,
wait, nothing at all the whole week. You
I think
just
I was
what?
drinking water and
Uh-huh.
probably drinking olive oil. Mm, I think that's it because I don't
Okay.
remember. Yeah, what I do remember out of that week is on the third day, or I think it was the second day, the third day, maybe the fourth.
Yeah,
I started
yeah.
feeling a disgust, like so
For what?
like I wanted to throw up, and
Really?
yeah, and I have a theory as to why that was. So I feel like old
What?
cells were coming out of my body, dying. There was a lot of apoptosis happening because I wasn't eating. My body was basically eating itself,
Yep.
and there was a lot of recycling of old cells, and I feel like that's what it was. The disgust was that, but that's a theory.
That I mean, I don't think. Well, yeah, like you say, it's a theory, but I don't think if your body is recycling cells, I don't think you would feel it in like, as in you get nauseated or something. You probably feel fatigue or something like that, like exceedingly tired, and you just want to lay down. It's probably because your body is now starting to recycle old cells.
Mm.
Um, um, but I think you like having like nausea like that and wanting to vomit or disgust. It's probably because of the fact that you had not put any food in your stomach, and trust me, people actually vomit saliva when they have not eaten in
That's called
days.
bile, I think. Bile,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, the bile. Yeah, uh,
Yeah,
the
but
people like
I.
I used to see this a lot. So back
That's
in
why I
Nicaragua,
was
when
eating olive oil because I didn't throw up. Just so you know, I didn't throw up.
yeah, because
Uh,
you had the freaking oil,
yeah,
but if you had not eaten anything, you probably would have thrown up.
and that is also healthy for someone like my uncle, which I keep telling him to do, but no one ever listens to me. Is fasting, and the reason I say this is because he has an ulcer in his stomach. So
Oh, damn.
yeah, ulcers can never heal if a stomach if you're constantly eating. If
Yeah,
you're yeah,
you have to fast. Yeah,
you gotta fast, and that way
yeah,
your stomach isn't throwing acid. Your
yeah,
your stomach stops throwing acid because you're not eating,
yep,
and it just starts healing.
yeah.
But that's something that a lot of people don't understand unless you're versed in this.
No, so um, what do you call it? Freak. When you do your intermittent fasting, how do you do it?
So I don't eat anything. Well, for work, for example, I these ever since I started work, I've only been eating 2 times a day. I go into
Oh,
work at four a.m. or something, and I don't eat until my first lunch,
okay,
which is around 11.
okay,
So that's four. It's like 4 or 5 hours without food, close to 5 hours without food, and then when I get home, I eat my last meal of the day, which is
yep,
another 4 hours later, I think, or something. Yeah,
okay.
4 hours. And that one is the first meal is a little bit lightweight, and then the last meal is a little bit more hefty. And then I don't eat anything for the rest of the day
That's cool.
until
That's
yeah.
that's really nice. That's really nice. I do want to try the whole olive oil thing though. Yeah, it
I'm
sounds
gonna
pretty
warn
cool.
you because I've never liked olive oil since I was a kid, and I've been drinking olive oil a lot recently, and I still don't
Yeah.
like it.
Oh no, dude, it's not something. It's like, dude, it's like people who drink beer and they say they drink it for the taste. Dude, you're bullshitting, dude. Like you you don't drink alcohol for the taste. Like alcohol tastes like crap.
It tastes like
It,
piss.
it, yeah, it tastes it's horrible, dude. It's
Yeah,
disgusting. No one drinks it for the you drink it for what comes
the
after
high.
drinking the alcohol.
Yeah, the high.
Even with wine, a lot of people don't even like wine. Even
Wine
though wine
wine
is
is
like
an acquired. I think wine is an acquired taste.
excuse me. Well, I mean, all alcohol is an acquired taste because there are people who
Not
like they'll
beer.
drink like no because dude when I used to drink and
Yeah,
I used to drink whiskey like straight out of the bottle or just like a shot of clean whiskey just like that and and it was fine with me because I like the taste. I like to taste the burned barrel, burned oak barrel on the in the whiskey. You know the burned wood of the barrel in the
yeah,
whiskey. You could taste it depending on the whiskey that you were drinking.
yeah.
I enjoyed that. So it's an acquired taste, but in the end, no one is actually drinking for that for the taste. You're not like you just woke up and you just want some whiskey because you want to taste the burned wood of the oak. No, you don't. You wanna get what comes with the alcohol. Anyways, um, uh, so yeah. Anyways,
That was our
I
nutrition
have
talk.
I have tried olive oil by itself,
Yeah.
and to me, actually, it tasted fine.
Oh, that's
It
good
didn't
then.
taste bad.
That's
Yeah, it
awesome.
tasted.
That means you can drink more of it because like
Yeah, that's why like when you said you were doing olive oil for like a week, like fasting, I'm like, dude, that sounds interesting because like olive oil is not actually that bad, at least to
it
me,
is
right?
bad for me because I don't like the taste. Like I've tried so many different olive oils, like from Spain, from California.
Really?
Like
Oh, you
honestly, I
tried
would not trust anything from California. I would go for Spain olive oil.
that one was
And
better
just
for
so
you?
you know, all some companies they may or may not dilute their olive oil with canola
Yeah,
oil,
they do.
and they call it
Yeah, I've seen that.
organic, and
Yeah,
it's
and so
just so
freaking,
bullshit, dude.
it's so
Like
gay, dude.
I don't even know if the olive oil I'm drinking is 100% olive oil.
I know. It's so
So
bad. It's
it's
so sad, dude. Like you
yeah,
can't trust anything anymore, dude.
yeah, you can't trust anything anymore. That's why I
We're,
prefer
we're
trusting
cooked, man.
European, because I feel like
We're cooked.
European foods
Well, yeah,
is,
European products are more
yeah, better than
they're
American.
better and they're more supervised when it comes to like food.
Yeah,
Like
like for
like the
years now
cereal there.
they banned like the use of colors in their food, and the
Yeah,
US is barely catching up right now.
yeah, dude, it's crazy. In Europe, the cereal, the ingredients in the
Yeah.
cereal does not destroy your gut.
No.
In America, you eat cereal, you're killing your gut bacteria, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yes.
so stupid, but crazy, man, crazy,
Yeah.
crazy stuff. But anyways, back to yeah, man, good.
Good
No, thanks for
nutrition
the
talk.
feedback. I appreciate the feedback, the nutrition feedback. I'm definitely gonna try the olive oil thing, but I'm not gonna try it when I'm at work because I drive a lot. I drive a lot, and you know, it's
Yeah, I wouldn't try it
yeah.
because it's a process. You need first of all you need to
No,
get
yeah,
used.
no. I'm gonna try it. Like I'm gonna try like doing it once a week. You know, every now and then, once a week, just one day, just olive oil and water, right? You said water and olive oil.
Um I would go if you're gonna. Okay, just so you know, that week I didn't. I just remembered. You lose important things that you need every single day. Water is very important, but
Right,
just as important is electrolytes. So I think that week I
right.
was drinking coconut water, which kind of breaks a fast, or I think I drank it at the end of my fast because the sugar
Okay.
in the coconut water would break the fast,
Oh, the electrolytes, yeah.
but you need the electrolytes. So I think fuck. I think
Hey,
what I
sorry,
would do
you cut out.
is,
You cut out. Hey, you cut off when you said at the end of my fast.
yeah, I probably drank some coconut water, or I think it was before. I would do it like during, cuz that way it's you're on the safer side. Like if you can't retain water, that means your electrolyte balance is off. I would start drinking
Yeah,
coconut water.
yeah. No. Well, my blood work says that I'm pretty good on electrolytes right now.
Yeah,
But
you lose
I would
electrolytes quickly.
yeah, I would probably do like what you did, which is like
Water,
just
olive
start
oil,
like
coconut
water,
water.
olive oil, normal in the morning, and then at night or whenever I break my fast, I would do coconut water and olive oil. Um, something I've seen people do as well is they'll add some sea salt to their regular drinking water. They'll
Yeah.
just add some sea salt and drink that stuff.
But the problem
Um,
with that is salt isn't a complete electrolyte. That's sodium, but you need potassium.
yeah,
And then there's
yeah,
two or three other electrolytes that are less as important, but they're still important. And coconut water has all five or six
oh,
electrolytes.
nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
But the two
I knew
like
it was really
biggest
good for you.
electrolytes, just so you know, like one time I almost died of
Damn, bro.
diarrhea.
How?
So diarrhea, it makes it so that your body can't absorb water, and you're
Right.
basically dying of thirst.
Damn.
Yeah.
But like, how did you know that you were gonna die of diarrhea? Like, how did
I
you know? Like,
couldn't
how
like
bad was it?
I couldn't I was drinking water and I was just pooping the water out. I think I got
Damn.
food poisoning or something. I don't know, but
Oh god, that's all. Yeah, I was gonna ask it. Was it food poisoning? Because it sounds like food poisoning, dude.
yeah. So let me tell you the steps that I did. First of all, I needed. All right, so I'm gonna go exactly step by step.
Yo,
First and foremost, I had stomach pain. So I had to
yeah,
solve the issue of the stomach pain first, and for that I drank alcohol
okay,
because the stomach pain was the first thing that was killing me. It was so bad.
yeah,
I drank some alcohol and it killed the stomach pain.
yeah,
Because any bacteria would be killed by the alcohol. Alcohol
okay,
and water uh,
okay.
to dilute the alcohol a little. So that was step number one. Step number two was getting rid
Why
of the.
why didn't you eat like honey?
Listen, I didn't think about that, but honey is slow
Okay,
compared to
okay,
water, a liquid like alcohol. So
okay,
step
okay,
number two is getting rid of the foreign object. So whatever it was that day I ate, I don't
yeah,
remember. I ate a laxative.
okay.
So the laxative was able to help me
Oh,
get rid
dude, I
of.
can see. Ah, dude, no.
Listen,
Oh
the
crap,
laxative
dude.
was able to help me get rid of this thing, whatever this thing that was causing the food poisoning.
Yeah,
So now my third problem was the fact that the laxative was preventing me from absorption of water. And now I was dying of
yeah.
thirst. So that's
Damn.
where I had to think. I didn't have any coconut water, but I did have salt and I did have
Okay.
bananas, so,
Nice.
sodium and potassium. So I had
Nice.
water. I had all three components. The most three important components I had in hand, and I ate the banana and I drank the salt water. It was nasty. Salt water is nasty, and I
Yeah,
was
it is.
able to save my life. First step,
Damn, bro.
alcohol, get rid of the pain. Second step, get rid of the problem,
Laxative.
laxative. And the third step was fix your inability to retain water.
Seal your butthole.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, how many times did you go to the restroom, bro?
I don't know. Dude, it was bad. Like
Damn,
I don't
bro.
remember what I ate, but it was so bad.
Damn, dude.
But that's how
Ah, dude, you,
I'm a
dude, that's
scientist.
nasty. That's crazy,
I know,
dude.
dude. I know.
Oh, God. Dude, that's freaking crazy. Dude, remember when I told you I ate contaminated, I drank contaminated water at a
Oh
hotel?
shit, dude. I've
Remember
done
that?
that once in Mexico. Never
Dude, it
again. That's
was
why I hate going to
so
Mexico.
bad. Oh my
It felt like
gosh.
I drank acid or something. So
Oh,
bad.
wait. For you, like it burned you or something?
Yes, dude. The
Dude,
water, I
that's
felt it leave
nuts.
a trail of burn down my stomach, and I
Dude, what
was
the
in
ew, dude. Dude, that was like
contempt.
radioactive water,
I
man.
don't know, dude. It was so bad. Never again. I'm like I don't want. I'm every time I go to Mexico now. I only drink coconut water. That's it. Like I'm never having local water again. Unless it's like spring water, which I've had spring water in Mexico. It's like water that comes out of the ground. That one's pretty good.
Okay.
But the water I had was like a bottled water that I got for free. It
Oh
was it
wow,
was in
really?
TJ. Yeah,
Damn. And
yeah,
still was bad? Damn.
yeah. That was years ago. I think before I became a nutritionist.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
I know, I know.
That's insane, bro.
It was bad.
You drank radioactive water, bro.
What about you?
Oh well, that part was like I drank some water from the sink at the hotel.
Oh
It
God.
smelled like
What?
bro, it smelled like crap. It smelled like poop. It smelled like drainage. It smelled like
Fuck my
sewage water, like
life,
sewer
dude.
water.
You were that thirsty?
Well, no. So here's what happened.
You didn't have a life
I
straw on you?
no. So what?
A life straw.
Oh, one of those that filter the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So this is what happened. It was my first time driving from California to Texas,
Mm,
and I stopped at a hotel in I think Arizona. Um, the first hotel I saw, I stopped there, and I stayed the night because I was too tired to keep driving, and I didn't have any water with me. I was super thirsty. I didn't have any water,
there's no hotel
and
water.
well, the only place available that had water was like a gas station that was like right outside, basically.
And you don't want to go all the way outside.
I didn't want to go. I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid because it looked sketchy, dude. It looked
Oh,
sketchy.
yeah. I
Yeah,
get it. I get it.
yeah. So,
Is it in
um,
Arizona where the blue meth? Oh no, that's New Mexico.
I think so. Yeah. So
Blue meth.
I was like, screw it. I'm gonna drink the water from the sink tonight. Tomorrow I buy some new water. I drank it. It smelled like crap. It
Oh
smelled like sewer
God.
water, but it didn't taste like that. It tasted like
Jesus
water.
Christ,
It was just a
man.
smell.
That's so sketchy, man.
I know. And
Oh,
so,
one time I had to, like, as soon as I had a stomach ache, I had to. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I know what's coming, so I'd rather induce a vomit. So
oh, dude.
yeah, because like but now knowing what I know, it's like better. It's better like if you drink some poison, accidentally
Yeah,
drink some eat some poisonous food. Fuck,
yeah.
drink some alcohol right away. Fucking if there's any bacteria in
Alcohol.
that shit, alcohol. Yeah, alcohol with
Oh,
water, you'll kill it. Whatever bacteria.
well, I can.
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
got you.
so I'll just drink a gallon of honey.
I guess you can drink some slow honey. Wait for it to reach the
Well,
poison.
I can dilute it with water
Yeah, I guess.
and like add extra honey instead of you know
I still think alcohol is faster, but it's up to you.
your face is faster. Anyways,
Yes, yes, it is.
hey, is cheese a bad fat?
Mm. So cheese has a sugar, lactate,
Yeah,
but some people can't digest it that well.
yeah.
Cheese isn't bad per se, but it really
I
depends
can,
on the
bro.
cow.
I can eat
Or
cheese all day, bro.
yeah, it's not that bad per se, but it's like it's also it's I think it's considered a sugary food because
Oh,
of the
really?
yeah
No
because
way.
of the
Oh, because of lactate.
yeah lactate.
Oh, that's crazy, man. I didn't know
No,
that.
yeah, I think it's lac. No, it's it is. What is it?
No, yeah, I think you're right. Lactase is lactose or lactase.
Lactate. Lactose is part of lactose intolerant. There's glucose. Oh, you know what is lactose? Glucose,
Lactose,
sucrose,
yeah, lactose,
lactose. Yeah, glucose,
lactose,
sucrose,
yeah.
lactose. Yeah, maltose.
Where's
Yeah,
maltose
like
from?
malt. From malt.
Molotov cocktails.
No, malt.
Oh,
I think it's. I forgot where maltose is from. It's probably some. They're all sugary foods. At the end of the day, they're all sugars, but some sugars are processed easier in the body than others.
like which ones?
The for example, lactose. A lot of people can't process the sugar in their
Yeah,
body because they're lactose intolerant.
tolerant.
Fructose is a really bad sugar, really bad.
Really, but isn't fructose in fruit
Yes. So
and still bad? That's so
what
stupid.
listen, fructose becomes fructose when you destroy a um a fruit. And by destroy I mean blending it, and by blending I mean fruit juice.
Oh,
Fruit
okay.
juice is very bad.
So
Fructose.
So if you eat the fruit itself, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah, because the sugars are
Still
trapped
part of the fruit.
together. Yeah, they're all still
Oh,
together as you're
so
munching and
you
eating it. But
you
when you
digest it.
blend
Okay.
it, you release the sugars. It's a
Oh, that's
pull of
insane.
sugar
Really?
versus like a sugar that's bound together by its cell membrane, and then
Yeah.
it slowly starts releasing into your bloodstream versus drinking a cup of sugary fructose fruit juice. That is
So
bad.
what you're saying, just for the members of the audience,
Yeah.
what you're saying is eat a jar of fructose a
This
day
bitch.
to keep the doctor away.
Yeah, if you want to have pre-diabetes, sure, why not?
Damn, bro. That's freaking insane.
Yeah.
So fructose is bad. Okay,
Yeah.
what
Fruit juice
what
is
it
bad. Yes.
well like but fructose from the fruit juice. What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what you so in your opinion, what is the best sugar that a person can eat?
If you're a pioneer,
No, I said I said in your opinion,
oh,
like in your opinion, what is the
the
best
best
sugar a person can eat?
the best sugar comes from fruits that I can think of.
So not even
Uh,
honey.
Honey is antimicrobial. It's not really considered a honey. I'm sorry, it's not really considered a sugar per se
Really?
because
So
its
you're
main
saying we can?
purpose because
So
its
you
main
so you
purpose the way I see it, honey, I see honey as a medicinal. Uh,
okay?
um,
So what you're saying is basically to buy a bucket of honey and indulge in it
yeah,
completely, like drink
honey is
all of it
honey
until
isn't bad, but
you're puking
a
the honey
lot
out,
of a lot of
like
something
drowning honey.
is bad. A lot of something is bad. You gotta diversify your food.
Nah, you're saying to drink a gallon of honey every day. All right, cool. Bet.
Jesus
Thank you,
Christ,
doctor.
this bitch. Ignore this guy. Just everyone ignore him.
All right, so the best honey is you said. I mean, the best sugar comes from fruits.
Yes, whole fruits, not
Yeah,
fruit
like
juice. Yeah.
actually a fruit that's still a fruit.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Have you ever tried dates?
Yeah, those are okay. So let me tell you my personal opinion on dates.
Ah!
So dates are kind of like a saturated fat where the sugar is kind of still
Still a sugar?
together. But
Really?
I still think it's I've heard good things and and I think I have my own theory. I've heard good things about dates, but my own
Yeah.
personal theory is that they're kind of bad because it's kind of it's a fruit, or sorry, it's dates have been they've been dehydrated to the point where it's just like a sugar ball now, and all the all the
Why
water.
sugar bomb?
So if you compare a young date versus an old date
Yeah,
and compare it to a young banana versus an old banana, you get the difference, right?
yeah.
A young banana has less sugary. Yes,
Oh,
now you're seeing the
oh,
picture.
no, no, no.
Versus an
Yeah,
old
yeah, yeah,
banana,
no.
it's like more sugary the older it
Yeah, no,
gets.
but uh, what you're thinking about you're thinking about the dried dates, right? Like the
Mm,
dried ones.
yeah,
No, yeah, I'm talking about the ones that are still like
fresh.
they still have some level of pulp in them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I haven't tried those.
they're really good, man. This one time I ate one that was like still like not even because dates the way we eat dates here in America is like
America.
they're a little bit dry.
Yeah.
They're not completely dry, but they're a little bit dried. Um, so some of them they still have a little bit of juice when you bite them. You can taste it.
Not me.
They're like very like. They're like very well, because I think you've been getting the wrong dates,
Maybe.
uh, but yeah, like some of them are like mushy, like soft.
Yeah, I've had some of those mushy ones.
Yeah, so those are good. But I'll try one that's even more like softer. Like the skin of it outside was like bright and shiny and black.
I think it's
Um,
just different dates, dude. I'm not
no,
sure.
no, no. It was like it
Younger.
was yeah, it was younger, completely different to any date I've ever eaten.
Hmm.
And I've been trying to find them. I cannot find them anywhere. I think those dates,
It's because they
because I
come from the Middle East, no?
yes, the dates that I ate, those days that I ate, I think the guy the person who gave it to me brought them from Egypt.
Shit.
That's why they were young.
Mm.
Because that's why they were like so young because of the fact that like they're completely different to the dates that you buy at the supermarket.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to find those because I only want to eat those, bro. Like they're the best. They
Mm.
taste better. They're juicy. They have like actually
Damn,
they,
it
they,
sounds
they are
really good.
juicy. Yeah, bro. Like if I ever get them again, bro. If I ever get my hands on some of those, I'll send you some, bro. They're really good.
By the time it gets here, it'll be a regular day
Ah,
from this.
they'll be really dead. Oh my god, yes. Bro, I'll be like, hey yo, did you get the dates I sent you, bro? They're so
Fuck.
juicy and they're like, bro, they look like ordinary dates at the supermarket. I was like, oh crap.
Exactly. All right, all right. Hey,
Well,
I wanted to get back. You have any more nutrition
yeah.
questions?
No, no, no. It's all good. Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it. I have more insights to work with now, and
Yeah.
my idea of
Yeah,
fasting
we could
to
talk more about
tackle my
nutrition some
cholesterol
other time.
problem. Yeah, like no, yeah, like you validated my idea or confirmed my idea that
Mhm.
I should fast,
Mhm.
because that literally freaking destroys a lot of fats, not just
Mhm.
muscle, but it destroys fats and
Yeah,
sugars.
and the thing about what happens when you fast is your body starts going into a form of panic mode, and the first thing it starts using up is sugar.
Yeah,
And since you're not used to using fat, it's not gonna use fat for a while, and that's why it starts attacking your body, starts attacking your muscles, because it starts trying to get the sugar off the muscles.
interesting.
And then as soon as it's like, okay, I'm getting really desperate now, your body comes to a point where it's finally starts going after fat. But if your body is used to using fat as a fuel source versus sugar, you'll start attacking the fat first, and yeah, you'll start attacking the fat first,
Ah,
and any residue sugar, it'll get caught up as well.
nice. All right,
Uh,
now let's get back to the blobs and the thingies and the
so
lasers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's we were talking about that first before the nutrition. So so yeah, when I was looking at the airplane video, I didn't pay too much attention because I was not looking for any crazy details. What I was focusing on is in where does the airplane go? What exactly happened to the airplane? And I remember like kind of seeing like something open up, something like a portal open up.
So,
Plane
okay,
goes
real
into
quick.
it, and the other things disappear with it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not a portal. I believe that
So there was
so far
scrolling.
there's two theories as to what that is,
yeah,
and this is the first theory. What you saw in that instance, the black thing,
yeah, yeah,
it is since it's an infrared camera, it's
yeah,
how do I explain it? It's cold, or
yeah,
it's not a portal, but it's like something
yeah. You know,
cold
yeah. Well, yeah. It has less temperature than the rest of the picture, right?
surroundings.
Yeah.
But also another theory that is more recent is that you know what an explosion is, right?
Yep.
An explosion explodes outward. But do you know what an implosion
Implosion.
is?
Yeah, it's an inward explosion essentially, but
Yes.
it's the negative of an explosion.
So nuclear weapons explode.
Yup.
Then there is thermo. There's nuclear weapons, thermonuclear weapons, and then there are other types of nuclear weapons. I forgot the other names. But there's the type that implode.
Huh.
So it could be that this weapon that was used on MH370 was an implosion that I'm starting that it could be that it wasn't a portal. It could be that it was a portal, or it could be that it was implosion that it was like a nuclear weapon but imploded inwards.
But
I
here,
forgot the name
okay,
of
okay, but
this.
here's the thing. The problem I see with that,
Uh,
not with the theory, but with why. So meaning,
we already talked about the why, but we'll talk about it again. Go for it.
well, yeah, no. What I mean is like, why would the orbs that were flying with the airplane want to destroy the airplane?
So
Like it's not like, yeah, some scientists and whatever were on that plane, but a lot of them were like just students or people who were coming or living to other places to study abroad. A lot of them were doctors, like as in medical doctors, and like just unless, and I don't remember if we talked about it. Maybe
oh, we
you did.
we did. I
No,
remember
what
exactly
I
what
mean,
we talked about.
what I mean is maybe you did mention it, but I don't remember at this point. If they if in the roster of the plane it shows that like some sort of high level official or high priority individual was on that plane.
So no and yes. It seemed the people in the plane. Hang on. Are you watching my screen?
Not right now. You want me to watch
Okay.
it?
If you can't, that's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
showing the MH370 video.
Hang on a second. I'm looking for it. All right, I'm watching.
So, when it comes to who are the people in the plane? Jesus Christ, it got so loud.
Yeah, I don't know. My phone switched to the car for a second and went back to my AirPod.
When it comes to the people who were in the plane, um, I told
Wait, I
you
cannot see. I cannot see the. I'm,
you cannot see what?
you say you're gonna show the video of the plane, but I can only see the circles.
What circles?
The ones you drew before.
Oh, I'm sharing the wrong screen. My
Yo,
bad. Start princess, and you should be able to see it now.
yarp.
So,
Hey, are you still recording?
yeah, I'm still recording.
And you're good with your name being on the screen?
Where's my name?
Oh wait, you don't have your name on it?
This is.
Oh, that's right. It only shows you your contact. Oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. Like I'm seeing your name, I'm seeing your real name, but like it's because you're my contact.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So
you're
I
my
have
contact.
you
Okay.
as something else.
What do you have me as, Papu?
The gayest man ever.
Here?
So, anyways, I was gonna tell you, the people in the plane. You're right. Who are they? Like, what's the point of this? That is a
Yeah,
very good question. Now, first of all, where was the plane headed? It was going towards Malaysia. I believe it was going from the U.S. right
yeah.
to Malaysia.
I don't know if it's US or China, but it was
It was
like a
headed
high level
towards the
country. Yeah.
location of China.
Oh yeah, it was from Malaysia going to the US, but it was like in the in the Chinese region, like it was flying over China or something. Yeah, something
So
like that.
yeah. So hang on. The point you saw the point where it vanishes, right? The black.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't get it there anymore.
What do you mean?
Hang on. Oh, it disappeared. I'm trying to pause it at the exact moment. It's really hard. Uh, I had it earlier, but sorry.
What are you using? Rumble?
No, I'm not on Rumble. Anyways, what was I gonna say? The people on the plane. We talked about this last time, and I'm okay to talk about it again. So it seems to be that there was five specific individuals who
Yeah.
were well versed in this type of technology. The exact technology that was used to kill them, they were aware of it. From what it seems like, they probably worked with microchips or microtransistors or something like that, or with it seems to be like they worked with within the government, the U.S. government, for
Yeah.
some of these like Lockheed Martin or
Oh,
some
yeah.
of these
Okay.
corporations, and they were considered at that point defectors because they were going to China with state secrets, and
Uh,
at that point you can't give the Chinese this technology
right.
at all costs.
Yep.
So it was, I believe, it was a show of force because even the Chinese saw the orbs. They have a picture. The Chinese have a very bad picture
Yeah.
of
You mean
like a
bad as in
plane,
like you mean bad as in
bad
bad
quality.
quality? Okay.
Yeah, I would have to find that picture, but it just looks like a plane in the far distance, and the quality is just so bad, and then it has like three little balls. So it's obviously this video, and the Chinese have it, but the Chinese
Okay.
kept quiet as to what they saw. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, but these five people, it seems to be that they knew exactly about this type of technology, and they were gonna give it to China. So they were
Wow.
targeted for either teleportation or implosion.
So okay.
My guess is implosion, but then
Okay.
again,
So knowing that,
uh
okay, because what I knew is that a lot of those people were like scientists, but didn't know that they worked for like big corporations back here in the States. So it makes sense why.
mm,
But and then you talking about the orbs being drones
hmm
manipulated by AI
hmm
that
because of the
work
maneuvers they make are
yeah,
perfect that no human can make. So
right.
artificial
That's what we
intelligence.
see. Yeah, that's what we see in all these UFO videos or UAP videos. Is that they're always making maneuvers and moves that are not well, or that they're not possible with our flight technology that we have uh, available that's known to the public.
And
Or
2015, I
yeah,
believe was around the time where the U.S. was inventing. The U.S. Army was using their AI their first AIs maybe. And this is around the time when the plane went missing, I believe,
yeah,
2015.
yeah, bro. You'd be surprised about how much technology that we have today was first invented for the U.S. military. It was first invented for the U.S. military, and when it's phased out, it it's given authority to go into the public, and then we get it as commercial technology like cell phones, all this stuff, cell phones, satellite dish antennas, all this stuff. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm listening.
Okay. But yeah, like all these things are first invented for the U.S. military, and yeah, it makes sense. But I don't know, man, if this
I
works
am
for.
willing. I am willing to
So
go deeper into this video because this isn't even scratching the surface of this video.
sure,
Like,
sure, we can go
we
deeper.
can
I
start
have
from
like
the very beginning of the
I
video
have,
where.
dude, I have 2.5 hours to go.
But the problem is, you need to be like focused and not driving.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, well,
exactly. That's the
why
problem.
not? I mean, I'm driving, and
All
I'm
right, all
I'm
right, all
not
right.
distracted or something.
So, all right. Well, you need to watch the video and drive at
I've
the same.
watched it. That's the thing. I've watched it already. So
All right. So the first image of the infrared, what do you see in the video?
I don't remember. It's been a while, but
Exactly. See, I'm showing it to you, but I don't know if you
okay.
can watch it.
Is that
Are
is
you?
that it?
What do you see?
I just see like some like a line. Is that, no way? Is that the plane?
Yes, the green thing flying across the sky.
Yeah, like something like so what I see is like something green, and then a shape in blue, and then something small flying across the blue part.
So the blue is obviously the sky, right? There's
Okay.
like white little blue lights. Those are the
Oh, I see the
clouds.
clouds. Yeah.
Yes. Then there's the green thing flying across the screen. That's the plane.
Okay.
But then what is that big thing, that big green thing on the top and on the side? You got to ask
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
exactly. Y-
It's weird because it's shaped. It has straight lines.
Yeah,
It's
so
shaped like
that
straight lines.
there's this American plane called the Reaper drone. It's a drone flown by a machine, I believe.
Okay.
So what you are seeing is two perspectives, right? They're not even inverted, or it doesn't seem like they're inverted, but there are two perspectives of the cameras. Can you agree to that?
Yeah.
Two different videos. So what you are actually seeing is the Reaper drone gimbal cameras, meaning there are two
Yeah.
cameras where usually where the missiles go on the planes on the sides.
Yeah.
Instead are two gimbal cameras, one on each side, for two different perspectives. And what
Yeah.
you're
That's why.
seeing,
That's why the blue part of the sky looks like the like wings. Like
mhm,
like like when you're on a plane and you're looking outside of the window and you're sitting next to the wing,
that's because it
it looks
is.
like that.
Yes, yes, yes. That's because it is. So
Okay.
the second thing you need to notice is the shakiness. The little features like this go to show how real this video is. So what you I'm showing you what the possibility of this is to kind of bring it out from the realm of fiction into
Right. Right.
reality.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
So you're seeing the green thing on the top and on the side is the plane. It seems to be
Yeah.
like that's the cockpit, or I'm not entirely sure what angle that is looking at from, but that's part of the plane. All right, I'm gonna keep playing the part of
Okay.
playing the video. So now it's zooming in, and what happens when you zoom in? Uh, when you're filming, you zoom in.
I mean, the image can get distorted because quality,
Yes. So in
and
the
you see a lot more
first,
movement too.
yes, movement, exactly. Shakiness. That's what I was hoping for you to say.
Yeah.
Shakiness. So in the beginning, there's a little bit of shakiness, I think,
Yeah.
and then once the camera zooms in, the shakiness is a lot more, I think. Is that true? Is
Okay.
that a fact? in real life that if you zoom in with a camera, the camera starts shaking more, right?
Yeah, yeah. It will definitely shake a little more, or yeah,
Giving more credence to its validity of the video.
yeah. That it comes from a drone or something that's moving. Yeah,
Yes, versus something that was made in a studio.
right.
So this is what you saw. You see the orbs? I
Yeah,
believe that is.
yeah. You only see the, like, when you look it up on YouTube, you only see like the zoomed in part where like the drone already zoomed into the video to the plane.
Yeah, so if you look closely, you'll see the orbs. They have a streak on the infrared version. They have a streak
Like a
of like,
line.
yeah, and then at some point the streak changes position. Like it's like the streak is like going backwards, and then it goes inwards, and then it starts pointing forwards, and it goes inwards again. And I think the last position is the streaks are pointing forward.
Okay.
So the streaks are very important because I believe those are lasers, and that's the exhaust. It's both shooting and taking in energy at the same time. This was in the defense intelligence reports by
Okay.
the government that they were released of these schematics, not schematics, but people who are what's the word I'm looking for? When you want to claim something as yours, you release papers to
Oh,
kind
when
of
they have the patents. Who won the
patents.
patents?
Yes, patents.
Yeah.
When you want to patent something, you have to be somewhat specific about what you're patenting, right?
Yeah.
So there's patents of this right here. And then if you look closely, you could see the point where the lines, the streaks, they start pointing forwards.
Yeah, you can
And
see a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, in this image right here, and in these frames, you start seeing the streaks pointing forwards instead of backwards. I know it's hard for you to see when you're driving, but I would suggest you follow Ashton Forbes, man. Like, okay, okay, that was that. And another
You
thing,
would you would have to send me his channel, because just by giving me his name, I don't know if I'll spell it correctly or find the right person.
yeah, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
I've sent you information. So I want you to now pay attention to this still image.
Yeah.
So what do you see in
Okay. I see
the
the plane, the
yes,
engines of the plane.
yes,
There's something
red.
coming from the back of the plane, like well, I see the red on the bottom of the engine and on the
Mm-hmm.
bottom of the plane,
Mm-hmm.
and there's
Correct.
something coming out of the back of the plane, like maybe like exhaust, which the planes do have some sort of exhaust in the back, but it doesn't shoot air like that, like I see it there.
All right. So the most important part I want you to pay attention to, when it comes to the flight MH370, is the schematics of the plane. So according to the schematics, these yellow, you see the yellow line, the yellow squarish things on the plane.
Yeah, for the windows.
Those are not the windows. That's the
Okay.
circul. That's apparently it's the circulation system of the plane. It looks like windows. I'm with you. It looks like windows.
Circulation system of the plane. What?
Yes, if you look at the schematics for the plane, you can compare it side by side, and it's apparently what the infrared is picking up is the heat signatures of the circulatory
Oh,
system of
like
the
where
plane.
the fuel goes.
Where the heat goes,
In,
or I'm not entirely sure where the oxygen goes. I'm not an expert, not a
okay.
complete expert on this, but that's another thing to give its validity. Like, come on, who's gonna? It's just so bizarre. And then you can compare it to the schematics, which they have done. Ashton Forbes has
Yeah.
done,
and it's there. Now his theory as to, obviously, this little red ball, it looks to be like
Hmm.
the exhaust port of the wing or something like that, right?
Okay.
But the thing in the bottom, that that other red one, his
Uh huh.
theory is that they were transporting lithium batteries, and at this point in time, there was a fire in the bottom that killed the passengers, killed them how? Suffocated them to lithium poisoning the air because of the
Okay.
fire in the bottom of the plane.
So when
So
he talked
every
about so when he talked about his theory of the passengers dying due to the lithium poisoning in the air,
uh
did he talk about of whether that was intentional? So like the
who know
meaning the
no
passengers would die from that while they were in the flight without them expecting it,
it's
or it just happened like by accident or
I
something.
don't know. That's a very good question. That we will
Because
not.
think about it, if there was that accident with the lithium batteries killing the passengers, then they should have known because airplanes have sensors in them that tell them like, hey, there's some sort of like toxic gas in the cabin or in the you know in the area of the plane where the passengers are. That people need to use oxygen masks now because of this, because there's low oxygen. So
Yeah.
it's at some point the plane grows low in oxygen because of any reason, be that some toxic gas or simply um, just lack of oxygen because of pressure. Then the plane will automatically drop the oxygen masks, which will give the passengers oxygen, and they won't have to suffer from that. So if you didn't talk about
It's at the end of the day, this is all theories.
right,
and
and that's what I'm
and
saying.
if
Like,
and if there was a fire because of lithium batteries on board, we we cannot be certain if the passengers were alive or dead at this time. We're not sure. Like
no, because what I'm trying to get at is this: if that happened, at some point the captain of the plane would have known that there was some sort of like level of oxygen drop, and if it was like bad enough to the point that it killed everyone, then and he was in on it because eventually the whole point was to disappear the plane with the passengers inside, right?
mhm.
That was the whole idea behind the orbs and whatever. So if that was the whole idea behind the orbs disappearing the plane, I'm pretty sure the captain, someone had to know. And if he was having issues with the oxygen in the plane, then he would have instead he would have probably called it out like, hey, don't deploy the orbs anymore. We don't need it. Everyone's about to die because of lack of oxygen or something stupid like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to think in ways that
Maybe the point was to kill them with the orbs. But when it comes to the lithium poisoning batteries, maybe that was an accident. Who knows? We're not entirely sure. No one
so
really knows.
because it's because it's weird. So I
Mm.
don't see. So they were when he talked about the plane transporting lithium batteries, did he mean like as in the plane was carrying lots of lithium batteries for like some sort of commercial purpose, or because planes do not allow lithium batteries on planes? Like you are not supposed to take lithium batteries on a plane. It's against the rules. Like
The
or at least
FFA
or at
rules.
least or at least in the you're not supposed to take them in the place where the passengers are on your carry-on bag. You're supposed to leave it in your check-in bag so it can go on the bottom.
But I think it's
Because
a
there,
close circulatory system, meaning they share the same circulatory system. Maybe I could be wrong about that, but you would have to look into the schematics, which he already
yeah,
has.
that's weird. Okay, okay, so okay, keep it going, keep going.
All right, so at this point in time, the next things you see in the video again
Yeah,
is the balls and the lasers pointing
the
forward,
balls.
and hang on, I'm trying to get it. So what you see on the clear image, what we see, not the infrared one, on the clear image, as soon as the plane
Hang on, I'm
disappears.
not watching yet. Give me 1 second. I'm not watching yet. I'm about to send a text before I keep driving. I was refueling.
You there?
Give me. I said I was sending a text. Give me a second. Oh man, actually, I'm gonna use the restroom before I keep driving, just so I don't have to stop again. So yeah, at this point, what should I? What should be the only thing you see in the video?
Sorry, say again. You're mumbling.
I said at this point, only see something in the video.
I cannot understand your question. Repeat again.
Can you hear me now?
I guess.
I said at this point, you
Uh,
should only see something. I don't know what you're
okay. So at this point, one of the last things we see in the video is what is that noise?
saying. You watching my hands?
Again? Can you
Yeah,
just
so
go
let
to
me.
the bathroom?
Done. Oh, that's on.
Jesus Christ, are you a woman?
No, how do you do something?
Your bladder gets full fast.
Oh yeah, they
You
can
gotta
call
go to
me.
the ladies' room.
Yeah, they can call me. Can you hear me, Pete?
Jesus Christ, man! I don't want to have to cut stuff out of the video. That's
Well, you can
time.
cut. You can call all this stuff. It's easy.
I'm probably just gonna leave it out of
Dude, oh
spite.
my god. No, dude. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish up. Let me finish up. I'm gonna wash my hands and get out. Yeah, bro. When I stopped last time,
Oh my god, that's so
it's so bad,
loud.
like so loud. Hang on a second. Hold on now. I put my AirPod closer to the water. Um, the last time when I was at the other gas station, I bought some nuts and cranberries. The freaking cranberries were dry. Yeah, I mean, it's a gas station. It's not can't can't do much with gas station snacks. Thank you too.
All right, dude, let's get back to it. Ready?
All right. Ah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you are? It's because I hear noise in the background.
It's so good.
What the hell? Are you trying to sell me something, dude?
No, dude, it's the freaking gas pump behind me, bro. Like now
Oh,
they
dude, it's
advert,
so annoying.
yeah, now they advertise you stuff while you're
Jesus
getting gas,
Christ,
as
man.
if it's not good enough that you're buying gas for them from them. They
God,
have to advertise whatever they're
that is
selling.
so obnoxious.
It is, bro. It's pretty freaking annoying.
Makes me want to break the screen, dude.
Remember what I told you that you're underestimating billionaires' greed?
No, no, it's not that I'm underestimating. It's just that, I'm just very annoyed by it right now.
I get it. I get it.
All right, are you watching video?
Yep.
So in this still frame that I'm, fuck, in this still frame that I'm showing you right now,
Yeah.
you have the implosion or teleportation happening.
Right.
Which one it is, I'm not entirely sure. But from there's two theories, but anyways, the one on the right side, which is the clear view image,
Yep.
you see a white ball right next to the clouds, right? Here, let me use my cursor right here.
Yeah, I see it on the very top. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is where the plane last was before it disappeared. And this white ball,
Okay.
it seems to be X-rays. And
X-rays.
yes, X-rays. Because it
Interesting.
lights, if you look at the video, it lights up the clouds. It lights up the clouds and the surrounding areas with X-rays as it disappears. Look at the clouds and how it reflects, how the light reflects so nicely off the clouds, but not every single cloud, only some specific clouds.
Well, here's a question.
I'm listening.
Well, not a question, but something I want to say. I don't know if X-rays actually
Produce
are
light.
light. Huh?
Produce light.
Yeah, I don't know if X-rays actually have visible lights.
Could be something else then.
Yeah, I think X-rays are invisible to the human eye and therefore to cameras,
Then
to normal
again,
cameras.
what this other view is, it's probably not a clear view, but something that can pick up X-ray light. Maybe, I don't know, because this one is, it looks to be infrared. The left side appears to be infrared, and the right side is probably something else, but not clear view, but something else. I'm not
Cause,
the
cause, cause here's the thing.
and I can tell you the technology they use for this, but go on. Here's the thing. What?
Cause here's the thing. When that blob of light, when it has that flash before we see the,
Like a camera.
yeah, it's like a camera flash, right? But and it's supposed to be some sort of implosion or explosion event, whatever the case may be. But in order for if something like that happens, where like it has the power to disappear a freaking plane, um, then it is going to create some sort of like
I know this
shockwave.
disturbance. Yeah, disturbance.
Yeah,
That's
and
if
that's
it's
why.
an explosion, right? If it's
Yeah,
an
but no,
explosion, it's gonna push.
even if it's not, because remember an implosion goes inward, right?
Yeah. So you're saying
So
it should bring the
it's
clouds inward.
yeah, it's still going to have some sort of level of
Effect.
disturbance or effect from the radius, from the outer radius of where the implosion started to the very center. You should see
Yes.
something happen, and that's what I mean. Like so, but even if you don't see that, and if you only see a flash, uh, even if you don't see some any sort of disturbance around the flash, it could still be an explosion. You just the just the disturbance is not visible. Um, it's because it's probably not that big for some reason, which is a weird part because it disappeared a plane, so it should be big.
Mm, there was also a theory into what the exact question you're asking right now. What could it be? Theory is that it wasn't close enough to clouds. Another theory was that it was such a controlled implosion that it was only in the specified area where the drones and the plane was. There are other theories among that, but I cannot answer you. I cannot answer
Right,
that
right.
question for you because I'm not. I can't remember what he said for that part.
Okay,
And I wouldn't be I wouldn't be able to find it because like I would have to watch his previous videos all over again, and he has a bunch now.
okay.
But the last thing I wanted to point out in the video was the lasers. They leave a trail even after the plane and the spheres disappear.
Yeah.
They leave a trail.
Okay.
The lasers leave a trail like if they're still going, but then they disappear after some time in the infrared version. I don't know what that means, but it could mean that it was like residual energy from the laser, and then it just disappears.
I don't see it, but I don't see that. I don't see
Yeah,
any.
it's very bad. The camera quality is very bad, but if you, I would have to point it out. Like
I mean, I can kind of see some of the when some of the
the
little
laser.
yeah, some of the little lines
Yeah,
they stay there in like one single place for
like
long.
right here,
Yeah, like that.
and then it's
I can
gone.
see that.
It's gone. Because you could see it clearly when the spheres are right there. You could see the lines moving with the spheres. Kind of like what you saw, remember?
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you,
It
yeah,
looks a
now
lot.
you understand what I. And
Yeah,
the thing is, the U.S. has patents. The Defense Intelligence reports, you can find patents for devices like this. If you read enough DIRDs, you'll start seeing that. Oh my God, this tech is probably true, and the U.S. has it. So
well, I mean, I like I said before, I don't doubt the U.S. has this stuff that we see with this UAPs and all that stuff. I don't doubt the U.S. has it. They just won't come out and admit it. And
they
people,
can never admit it.
yeah, they will never admit it.
The reason they can never admit it because first of all, this is bad for because of Russia and China.
Yeah,
Secondly, this is unlimited free energy, and the fact that they can teleport something means we can teleport maybe to other planets. Having a fourth, the theory is we can use some sort of teleportation by opening up a wormhole, because the theory is that that black thing you see is
yeah.
cold because it's opening up a wormhole connecting two points in space. Where did this plane go? I don't know. It wasn't an implosion or teleportation. I don't know. So there's like this technology, because of this video. It showed us that we have probably teleportation, quantum, which is quantum tunneling. Then there's quantum communication, which is instant
Yeah,
communication. We could instantly communicate, for example, with the Mars rover, like
yeah,
instantly. There is free unlimited energy,
yeah.
and so much more technology that we could get from this, and we could never have
So,
this. Never
so
have
here's the thing.
this.
Here's
Not
the
in this
thing,
world.
man. Here's
I'm
the,
a,
here's the thing. When it comes to people talking about free energy, free this, free this.
Have you
I
heard of
don't
the
like
ether?
no, and it
Okay.
sounds retarded, but uh, when it comes to people saying talking about, so here's the thing: ether comes from comes from a metaphysical concept. It's an esoteric concept that long time ago ancient alchemists used to believe that ether was a thing, and they used to believe that it was what what was the ingredient for so many things in the universe that we didn't understand, really understand.
Isn't that what scientists kind of say? Something similar, like
No, no scientist talks about ether because ether is not a thing. Like I said, it is an engine.
was it
No,
anti
antimatter is not ether.
matter?
No, antimatter is not ether, and antimatter is still, as far as mainstream science, antimatter is a theoretical concept. It's not actually real. It's theoretical.
Uh,
You know,
I'm pretty sure we've made antimatter for like seconds, and then it disappears.
I mean, if well, I've never heard about that, and I'm not saying
I
that
have.
just because. Uh, well, but who'd you hear from? A YouTuber? How
Mm,
does he know? He has secret knowledge that he unpacked from a Twitter post.
I think certain scientists were talking about
Yeah,
this.
but who are those scientists?
CERN, CERN scientists.
CERN? No, man,
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy news. Like that would be
it
all over
could
the
be.
place. Um,
Well, this was
I
old,
I doubt it, but
like five,
yeah. So
10 years
that
ago
is
or something.
still it should be like it should be. I mean, it should be more spoken about if it was a thing. But I mean, I'll look it up. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. Like I said, I've heard about it. Maybe it's true, but as far as I know, so far mainstream science thinks of things like antimatter as theoretical, meaning we believe there might be something because it would help explain so many things that are difficult to explain about space. Um, Same with something like anti gravity, or not anti gravity, but black matter. That's what I meant to say. Not anti gravity, black matter. Uh, that is what is not theoretical. That is something that astronomers have already acknowledged as something that is real because it can actually be seen. And the only way you can see it is through certain filters on a telescope.
What does it look
Uh,
like?
so when you, let's say you took a picture of of the Milky Way galaxy, right? And it will look like every other picture they take. But when you put it under different filter lenses, like I think infrared lenses and whatever, you will see a different picture, and you will see you will see a lot more things that you see before, and you see all these dark patches that surround the Milky Way that block away a lot of light.
Aren't
Um,
those black
and
holes?
no, no, because
No.
they're like clouds essentially. They look
Mm.
like clouds, like black clouds. They
Can
look
it
like,
just be empty space in some parts of
well,
space?
that's why they say it's black matter. It's black
Mm.
matter where
Or
which
empty space?
it's invisible
Hmm.
to the naked eye. It's not visible under normal the visual spectrum, but it exists and is there, and it has gravitational
Oh, now
force.
that's interesting. As a
It has a type
gravitational
of,
pull?
yeah, it has a type of certain gravity which is what, and actually
Is it pulling
dark.
stuff towards it or pushing?
No, no, no. So dark matter, what the astronomers think is that it serves like a glue in space. So the reason why
Uh,
galaxies don't like
drift.
spin, like yeah, they don't spin and like drift and like completely disintegrate into millions of pieces and parts and just clouds of cosmic dust everywhere. The reason that doesn't happen, and the reason the galaxies maintain a certain shape over time, is because they have a lot of black matter surrounding them, which keeps them in place. And that black matter connects to other
And
galaxies.
black matter is only visible to a certain
Not
spectrum of light, and
yeah,
it's everywhere, right?
yeah.
Or
It's not black matter, but dark matter. So yeah, this
dark
dark
matter.
matter, yeah, it connects every galaxy to other to all of the galaxies that exist, and they create some sort of like mega super ginormous cosmic highway that like interconnects all the galaxies that we know of, and
Interesting.
that's how galaxy clusters are formed with dark matter. Matter serves as an adhesive, like keeps them together, and
And
um,
it's
and,
visible. That's
and it's
insane.
invisible to the naked eye, but under certain filters you can see
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
it's visible.
yeah.
That is
So
insane.
yeah,
Okay.
but it's and it's not something we have here on Earth or that we can create because we don't understand it really. We just know that it's there because we have seen it now. Um, but uh, but yeah, it's there, and we can't really study
How
it
do we
because we
know for
can't.
sure it's holding things in place?
Oh well, so astronomers first were trying to figure out what so they were trying to figure out that why galaxies
Don't
sometimes they
drift
have
away. Don't drift away.
not only that, but they were also trying to figure out why galaxies have a certain type of also lensing effect around them.
I
So
don't
like
know
not
what
just
that.
you know how like when you see pictures of black holes or whatever, they kind of like warp everything around them, like everything around them warps around them.
I guess, yeah.
So galaxies also have this effect. It's less, it's to a lesser extent because it's spread out throughout the galaxy. But at some points, you can see warping of light, and like astronomers just didn't know why,
Can
and they
you
want
send some
this.
pictures to me?
Yeah, I'll
Or
send you some.
what should I look at?
Well, go on Google and type dark matter gravitational lensing. And they were looking at not just the gravitational lensing, but a bunch of other stuff, including the stuff that you know we talked about, which is like the galaxies staying together. And so um, they were like, there has to be a way to explain this. And so they decided to look at pictures of galaxies under certain filters, and they found all these black patches, like big black clouds. And they were like, where did these things come from? We have never seen them,
You would
and
have to show me because I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for.
well, just put.
Well, I'm
Hang
showing you
on,
right here. I see kind of
hang on a second,
a
because
lens.
I took a wrong exit, and now I'm going around town, bro. Yeah, I don't want to make another wrong turn. I'm literally driving through like freaking farm fields and stuff,
Jesus Christ, man.
and I
Careful with
am
the
praying that.
scarecrows.
Was that?
Careful with the scarecrows.
Dude, yeah, I know. Like it's kind of creepy, and I'm like hoping I don't see anything crazy like a freaking skinwalker or something. crazy like that.
If you
Um,
hear banjos, you better start driving faster.
if I hear what
If you hear a banjo, you better start driving
banjo,
fast. Yeah.
ding 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 ding. No, I don't hear banjos. No.
Not yet.
But I'm driving around. I just came across right now a house that looks like a meth house, like they sell meth. There's a bunch of
Jesus
freaking
Christ.
trailers. So I am not in a very good part of town. I can tell you that. I found the main road. Let's get out of here. I don't want to see these trailers again. They're creepy. There's meth heads.
You probably drove away from a crime scene just now.
The what?
You probably just drove away from a crime scene
Oh
just
yeah,
now.
I more than likely just drove away from a bunch of crime scenes like human trafficking, meth, cooking, and a bunch of crap. And I just don't know it, but I'm pretty sure. All right, let me see what you were looking at, because I don't need to go anywhere. I'm here on a straight shot street.
Hmm. Is it the
All right,
web?
so
Is it the webbing? The pink webbing?
yeah, no, that's well, it has to do with that. Yes, it has to do with that.
That's not
Those.
dark matter, dude. That's pink matter.
What do you mean? Duh.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's just the filter of the image.
I
But
don't care, dude.
so
We see it as pink. They should call it pink matter. Like dark matter, I
no,
was expecting
that's
to
not
see
how
like
it.
some
That's
venom. I
that's
was
not how it
expect.
looks.
Okay, what am I looking
That's
for?
not how it
Okay,
looks. That's just the filter makes it look like that.
I saw. Look,
Well,
is
okay,
this?
put this actually. Put this. Yeah. That's a good picture. All right, go back to it. All right. So you
This
see how it's
halo?
telling you. Yeah. You see how it's telling you how the image warps. That's the effect of dark matter. It has a
Is it?
gravitational
Isn't
force.
that like the? Isn't that the I think that's the electromagnetic field of the solar system because of the sun,
No.
and
So
those are like
no, no. So the electromagnetic fields do not necessarily warp
warp.
images.
Oh,
No,
okay.
and the sun does have a strong magnetic field, but it's not strong enough to create that effect. It's not that strong.
Hmm.
You need a stronger magnetic field. That's why, excuse me. That's why scientists were like, "Whoa, what is this warping?" And they realized something is causing this warp, and is that we were looking at galaxies behind galaxies, and you're essentially looking at at a galaxy that's behind the galaxy, and the galaxy that's in front of you because you're looking through it. Uh, the dark matter that surrounds the galaxy that's in front of you, and because
I
dark
don't.
matter
It's very convoluted. I'll probably
is
have to
is
watch that.
crazy. Yeah. I'll explain it in when I can actually tell you what's going on, like with my hands and like show you like visual effects and whatever. But essentially, dark matter, yes, we know it exists. We know it's there, uh, and it explains a lot of things that didn't make sense before. Now we know. But dark matter, but antimatter, I've never heard about that. Ether was a metaphysical concept back in like the freaking like the Renaissance or before that actually. Yeah, yeah, way before that. Uh, and it's like these alchemists and the ancient magi who believed in
Magi.
the ether. Yeah, they believed in the ether, and it was like they believe that if they found how to create ether, they could create the secret to eternal life and all this stupid crap. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid, bro. It's like ancient like theories that people had that they never proved to be true. So ether, if you heard about ether from someone on YouTube, then they don't know what the heck they're talking about. They saw it. They probably saw the word in a video game, like oh ether. There must be some ether because it's in the video game. It must be true. Um,
I don't
but
know,
hey,
man.
man, if someone if someone knows about ether in factual real life, then they can prove me wrong, man.
Hmm.
But so so here's the thing: when people talk about free this, free that, I want my free energy because I'm an American. I have the right to have free energy. I have the right to have free this, free that, dude. No,
That's
no, man.
communism.
Look,
Or
look,
no, that's not
look, man.
communism. That's
There's no such thing as free energy. There's no such thing as free internet. There's no such thing as free anything. Because look at it this way, from this point of view. Even though the military, let's just say the U.S. military does have technology right now that itself generates enough energy to do all those crazy things that we see in science fiction and in the UFO videos, such as the example from the airplane, right? And they have this technology, so they have access to like quantum communication and quantum traveling or whatever it is. Cool. Let's just say yes. Now, is it really free? No. First of all, it came from our tax dollars. Second of all, they had to employ engineers,
so
physicists.
so by free. So the thing about free means
No, free
let's say
is free.
once
There's no such thing as different free.
listen, once you get something going, you can get energy from it constantly.
No,
But let's say, for example, nuclear reactors, they decay after some time, and then you can't use them anymore, right?
no,
That's not free. That's not free
no.
energy. Free energy means you yes, you put the infrastructure down for it. You have to pay people, but by free meaning after a certain time,
So
you
it's not free though. That's not free. What
free
you're trying to sell what you're trying to say is
perpetual
self-sustain.
perpetual
Yeah,
energy,
self-sustaining
self
energy,
sustain.
self-sustaining,
Yeah.
or a source for self-sustaining energy uh, that feeds off perpetually. Now,
Hmm.
uh, I don't think there's a possibility to have something perpetually produce energy forever. Why? Because for that you require some sort of machinery, and machinery requires maintenance. It requires maintenance. Create infrastructure so that you have machines running 24/7, and when some of them need maintenance and repairs, you have others to compensate. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. But in order to have that technology, you need a lot of money. A lot of money. So there's no such thing as free energy for this. No. And that's what the
So I guess
you
that's what I mean by
you
free energy is
yeah
perpetual
you
perpetual
you
energy or
mean yeah you mean oh, but that's the thing. There's no such thing as perpetual. You cannot have perpetual because even
self-sustaining
yeah, because even the sun is not perpetual. The sun will go extinct at some point.
according to
Uh,
scientists.
yeah, according to Mason time, the sun does not have unlimited fuel, unlimited amounts of energy. It will explode at one point, and its light will fade away, and it will decrease its potency. Um, so um, so the way these people describe free, they need to explain themselves. Do you mean free as in you want to have it but not pay anything for it? Because that's retarded. and you sound like a freaking parasite. That's what you sound like a parasite, parasitic leech that wants to feed off of the work of others.
Hmm.
Now, if you're being free, as in you were talking about self-sustaining, that makes sense.
Yeah, every time
There's
I
a
say
yeah,
free,
we
that's
yeah
what I mean. Like
yeah yeah, but
never
like
ending.
when these
Cause, cause,
free,
cause,
they
cause
don't they don't
oil, oil is a finite resource. We only have so much of it. It's not free. That's not what I would consider free energy. Then there's
okay
like what you're saying.
yeah yeah no yeah, oil is definitely a finite resource for sure. Um, but a guy recently actually was able to create fuel from plastic.
I heard.
So
Yeah, I
now,
heard.
yeah, now
So
that now that
there's
this guy is
a
able to
black
create fuel
kid,
from
right?
plastic,
American.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
think
this
they're
guy
trying to kill
might
him.
be able to. Nah, I think he'll be able to sell his patent because he became so public that it's gonna be great. It's gonna be harder to kill him. If no one knew about him and he was like insignificant and no one knew about him, then it would definitely be easy because no one knows. No one knows about him. Now a lot of people know about him. Something happens to him, we know it's the government. No, everyone's gonna know. Um, so um, we can possibly, if this guy sells his patent, we can start creating uh, fuel from plastic and recycle all the plastic that we use. We use a lot of plastic.
Plastic is also a finite resource, I assume.
Yes, and it's a finite resource, and it comes from oil anyways. It comes from petroleum. Um, so here's the thing: solar energy is not doable because even though we have a massive sun that produces the, light 12 hours a day or whatever it is, 8 hours a day. Well,
The sun will extinguish, according to scientists.
not simply just that. Um, the capabilities that we have for us to utilize solar energy are not enough to keep up with demand. Wind turbines, they cannot keep up. So coal is not is a finite resource.
Uh huh. We can make
Nuclear,
coal. We can make coal.
yeah, but it's
You.
not the same. It's not the same.
I think the Russians started making coal. I forgot what year. Probably like during World War II or something. It was like freaking
Really?
cold.
Yeah. Well, it's still not the same though, because all the resources you need to create the coal is the same thing. It's stupid.
Yes,
It's
finite.
finite,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter. Nuclear,
It's so
now
dirty.
it's dirty. Yes, it's nasty. It's dirty. It's scary for some people. But there are scientists right now working to create a nuclear reactor that instead of um, instead of creating all that waste, excuse me, instead of creating all that nuclear waste, it it reuses it. So they now right now
I
what they're
heard
trying to
about
do,
that.
they're trying to create nuclear reactors that when they're done, when they run their life cycle, whatever waste you have, you can still reuse it to create energy. So that in the end, that waste is not actually waste. And in this manner, you can have um, a more sustainable source of energy.
Hey, real quick. Have you seen what radiation looks like?
As in visually,
Yeah.
no, that sounds crazy though.
Dude, it looks so cool. They've done experiments, so you can see radiation.
Yeah,
let's say you grab the item that is irradiated.
yeah,
Uh, you grab dry ice or something that's like smoky,
yeah.
and then you put a light through it, and you close the curtains. You make it dark, and
Yeah.
then you can see the radiation particles just zooming through the smoke, the smoky environment, like just
Oh,
doof, doof, doof. And then you could put like a wall, and then they just go through the wall, or they
oh.
put like some things uh, like
They
a
go through
barricade. It goes through the barricade, yeah.
that's crazy. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
that
visually
radiation
see
goes
it.
through pretty much everything except for like
And it's
lead.
so fast, dude. It's like speeding bullets, like just tons of speeding bullets. It's insane.
Damn, do you have a video you can show?
Yeah, I'll send a video your way.
You say you're gonna send it to me?
Yeah.
Well, I can't really click on that because I'm
Well, you
driving.
can watch it on your free time, no?
I guess, yeah.
This bitch. All right. Well, I wanna go back to what we're talking about. Oh, it's a quick one. Cloud chambers. They make cloud. You see all those little lights?
But yeah, I'm not because I didn't know you were gonna share the screen. Hang on.
Oh, you wanted to watch it.
Yeah. Okay, go
Sorry.
again.
Cloud. They're called cloud chambers. You see all those little like streaks of lights?
Yeah,
They kind of look like chemtrails. Now that I think about it, they
yeah.
just appear randomly, like doof, doof, bunch of little chemtrails just
Oh wait,
appear.
I've seen this before. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
radiation.
no, yeah, but they didn't show when I saw this. They didn't call it radiation because it was a similar effect, but it was not radiation itself actually. That's
Well, those
crazy.
are
That's
part. Those are particles traveling. I don't
yeah,
know how fast, but fast enough to destroy and go through your molecules of your body.
yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, I watched. I didn't watch. I went to the observatory in California, the one in Glendale, right?
Yeah.
And they have a cloud chamber
Oh,
that
they do.
yeah, they have a cloud chamber there that sort of explains to you how
Radiation.
solar, yeah, solar, because solar lights, solar energy is essentially radiation, but it shows you how solar particles enter the atmosphere
The
and how they
photons.
look,
Yeah.
yeah, and how they look like when they cross the clouds, essentially.
Mm.
Yeah,
How does it
yeah,
look
but
like, or what they say?
what?
What? How does it look like, or what did they say?
Oh, it looks the same as these cloud chambers,
Oh
just like
shoot!
particles. Yeah, just like particles through zooming through the cloud, like and like
That's insane.
yeah, you see like the little trail of the particle.
All right.
But
All
that's
right. Well,
crazy, man. Like,
real quick, I wanted to talk about what we initially talked about when you called me.
well,
Um.
it was well. Let's back it down a little bit. We were talking about the Democrats and the
Oh,
Republicans too.
that. Yes.
Before we started our conversation, also no afterwards. So like we're going in descension order. We started with one conversation, went to politics, then went to nutrition, then went to the chemtrail, not the chemtrail, the airplane. Now we finished the airplane. We
Free
finished
energy.
nutrition.
Oh, we started talking about dark matter.
Oh yeah, dark matter, free energy. That too. All
Radiation.
right. So
Religion.
yeah, religion. We're talking about religion. So all right. So the reps and the Dems. So yeah, I think we're gonna get a new Democrat president next election.
Mm.
I am pretty sure actually that we're gonna get one, and sucks for Republicans. and I know so because they're gonna make it so um, billionaires start to fund these politicians because they need that cheap labor to come back. They need that cheap labor to come back, man. And this is something I spoke to you about before. Oh yeah, when I was talking to you about Americans. Hang on, I gotta low my speed because it's raining.
Oh my
So,
god.
well,
This nigga can't drive in the rain.
it's not about me. It's about
Uh, uh
other. It's about other people. I can drive in the rain, but
I saw
I
some
don't trust
videos.
other people.
I saw some videos of people here in California.
Yeah,
They lost control of their cars because of the rain, and then they,
really.
yeah, I swear some people should not be driving.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I have to take my precautions because I don't trust other people, dude. Like it's crazy. In El Paso, when I was in El Paso, there were a lot of accidents of people getting on car accidents because of the rain, dude. And like, and even without the rain, like people in El Paso, people get into car accidents all the freaking time. So imagine with the rain, it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not so much about me not being able to drive. It's yeah, dude, I've driven in the snow. The rain is not that bad. But but
Hey, I wanted to end our conversation before we head out
yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm falling asleep.
yeah, you're good. Well,
We
yeah. So
I
so
didn't
so
start
yeah.
I didn't start recording when we talked about the first conversation, which was religion. So you wanted to, you kind of gave me an update, but you wanted to
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
for
I wanted to give you an
repetition.
update. So, yeah, so for sake of reestablishing the topic
Yeah,
was so I had made a video
yeah,
about 3 hours and some change about me giving a Christian perspective of the biblical argument, or and by that I mean what Christianity, mainstream Christianity believes about the Bible, about the who Jesus is. Jesus
yeah,
is as as the character in the Bible. What is Jesus' relationship to God, and why I do not see Archangel Michael being the same being as Jesus,
yeah,
regardless of whether he was an angel, a being in heaven and on earth, and then him being different people on earth and in heaven. I gave those reasons in that video. But uh, at the very end, I ended the video in a very
Oh shoot! No, hang on. Damn it! Did I quit?
what's up?
No, no, no. Sorry. Go on, go on. I thought I closed. Oh, hang on. Damn it! I did. This thing is being weird. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
You said at the very end was the last thing.
So at the very end, when I ended the video,
Yeah,
I ended in a very what I called emotional or confrontational way. And by that I mean, by that I mean the very like I think it was like the last 5 seconds or 10 seconds or so of the video. I was so riled up because of during that time, actually during that time, and the reason I made the video was because during that time I had been watching some, some people online, on YouTube, on X, you name it, on various platforms. These people, they present an amicable face, a friendly face, and tell you like, "Hey, we represent Jesus. We believe in the Bible. We hold that the Bible is true, and then we have the most correct belief or interpretation of the Bible because we represent it in the same way that the first Christians represented it, right?"
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And they give you certain reasons why their claim is or why they what they're claiming is true. To some extent, so after I spent about almost 9 months doing research, learning from these people, their arguments, what exactly they believe, why they believe it, and I spent those part of those 9 months or 8 months. I would say 8.5 months. I spent part of those 8 months also associating myself with those people in the sense that I started believing what they believe, and even I spoke to you about it, saying that, "Hey, you're still awake, just making sure you're not
Yeah, yeah.
getting
I'm
bored and
here. I'm
falling
here. I'm
asleep."
here.
Okay, go. So I spoke to you about it, saying that I even had considered leaving Islam and then becoming a mainstream Christian,
I
and I
thought you
had
did
told you,
though.
yeah, no, well, yeah, I did at the beginning, right? And then
Yeah.
I ended up actually separating from Islam and decided to return to my first exposure to Christianity, which was Catholicism. That's
Yeah.
what I was born into, essentially.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and
and
later on
so,
in my video, from the
mhm.
evidence you kept on giving me, I categorized you as a Catholic because you said you were non-denominational or
Well, no. What I was
Christian
saying is,
perspective.
yeah, no. What I was saying is
But
that
but the thing
the
about what you said is
explanations,
mainstream Christianity, they all think
yeah,
the same. All the
yes.
all
So and
every Christian
I'll
except JW's thinks the same.
I'll explain what I mean. What I mean by mainstream Christianity. So
Mm.
um, back in that time, I consider myself a Catholic, right? Um, and that video was not made with Catholicism in mind, because Catholicism has a lot more different arguments than I would have given there, and a lot of the times. A person can just say, "I believe this because the church has established that this is what we should believe," and period. End of debate. But I did not want to do that because I wanted to keep it biblical, and that's what. This is one of the reasons a lot of people abandon Catholicism, because it is essentially it's not biblical,
Mm-hmm.
um, and there's a reason for that. But I would even say that after those 8 months, that even mainstream Christianity is not biblical. Um, and I would reiterate what I once told you a long time ago, even before I became a Muslim. But when you started taking me to your Kingdom Hall to learn about J-Dub and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and I told you, bro, based on what I'm seeing and what you guys believe, it seems like you guys, the way you guys have set up your religious system, is the most biblical out of all the other Christian denominations.
Mm.
Um, because here is how. here's what mainstream Christianity believes. Mainstream Christianity believes that uh, that there's only one God, but that He is the Father, that He is the Son,
Mm.
Jesus Christ, and that He is the Holy Spirit, and that all three are one God, but they are three distinct persons. But that idea does not
Doesn't
work.
it doesn't make
It does
sense
not
anymore.
work, and it is not biblical, anyways, because you're gonna find it in the Old Testament. Even even in that video I created, right? I
Hmm.
I I gave most, not all of, but I gave most of the main arguments that mainstream Christians use to 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 talk about when they talk about not when they talk with people who do not understand or do not believe the Trinity. These are the arguments that they use most of the time, and the most the ones that they argue the most because they're the most effective, right? So people understand the Christian dogma. So, but even then,
Jesus Christ,
um,
man.
what?
My Windows 10 is acting up.
Yeah, I
I'm trying
think
to open up my notes.
the Jays are listening into our conversation. And
I hope not.
so I made that video, right, and I made it from that mainstream Christianity perspective. Um, mainstream every Christian denomination is mainstream Christianity, even Catholics and even Eastern Orthodox. Even though their beliefs are a little different than the other like Protestant Christians, they still believe in the main core idea that God is the Trinity and that Jesus died for the sins of humanity.
Well, the J Dubs also believe the exact same thing, that Jesus died for humanity. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what the Bible says.
yeah.
But that God is a
Well, that's what the New
Trinity.
Testament says. Yeah,
I
but
I gotta reset my PC.
yeah.
Can you give me like?
You guys. Oh, what's that?
Oh, wait. I think my notes is appearing. Hang on. I don't know. I think I'm using up too much resources. Stupid PC is like, it
Then what
doesn't
are you using?
know.
A toaster?
My notes, sticky notes. I have
No,
all
I'm saying,
my.
what are you using? A toaster? Like you can't open sticky notes because your computer crashes, bro?
I don't know, dude. Like, it's so annoying. I let me reset real quick. Just keep it
All right.
posted. We're talking about what? Keep
Yeah,
what posted? The
I
Trinity.
know what we're talking about. Yeah, the
All right,
Trinity.
yeah. Just give me a second. I'm gonna reset.
I
Oh, we've been going for 3 hours. Hang on.
I know.
I'll
Yeah,
be
because I'm
right back.
almost